Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, makers, and content creators, welcome to the only live stream on planet Earth dedicated to mobile content creators and mobile YouTubers. That would be you. My name is Dee, and today I'm answering all your mobile creator questions, your mobile YouTuber questions, your mobile app questions, your mobile device questions, whatever questions you might have as a content creator or somebody who owns a phone. It's Sunday, and as you can see, I'm in a new location. I'm in a new city. I'm in a new temporary set. Beautiful, beautiful skyline, right? Check this out. How cool does this look? I'm surprised I'm not getting tons of reflection off of the glass here in the background, but this is my set for at least the next week, and then I'll be moving on to another location. This is just a temporary little temporary thing that I'm working on. I see the Nurse Flipper. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Fully Involved Media Group LLC. How you doing? Matt Hayes. Nice of you to finally make it to a live stream. Pete Johns, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you in here. Oh, happy Monday. I'm talking about Sunday, but you're on the other side of the world. It is Monday for you. Hope you were doing well. I love it. And I saw another Pixelpia. How you doing? Nice to see you in here. Survival Living says, I can't be here for the live, but I'll definitely catch the replay. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. How's everybody doing? How was your week? This has been an exciting past couple of days. Has it not? The world's rejoicing right now. So yeah, interesting stuff. Why don't everybody chime? I always mess that up. Where you at? Where are you watching from? I'm in Mexico. I'm in a new city in Mexico. Where are you watching from? I know. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? How you doing? Christina Smallhorn, do you like ranch dressing on your pizza too? You know what, man? I'm into pineapple and onion. That's kind of my thing. I had that yesterday, actually. There he is, made on mobile TV. You should stay in the new place. It looks great. Yeah, when I was setting this up, it actually looked fake. I was like, this looks like a green screen. But then I noticed that, you can see movement and stuff going on in the background. So all of that good stuff. So here's how it's going. Oh, Limerick, Ireland. Matt said, okay, Matt. Daisy, what's Daisy saying here? Well, let me scroll through. This is moving really fast. Your background looks amazing. Why, thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that. The Car Detailing Channel, chiming in from Vancouver. How you doing? Farmstead Smith, 30 degrees Central Oregon. How's everybody doing, man? We've got a lot of questions. If you remember last week, I didn't get to everybody's questions. So I'm going to plow through these today, and I'm going to get to as many of them as I can. And I'm going to try not to ramble on as I so often do. So I'm going to get to the first question. This is coming from last week. And if you do have a question, if you're just joining us, head down to the description. There's a link down there that says Ask Dee a Question. But before I do start, I want to say today's streaming is brought to you by TubeBuddy, #1 browser plugger. #1 browser plugin and growth app for YouTubers. I know you have TubeBuddy, but in case you don't, in case you're just getting started and you're trying to figure out the right tools that you need to be successful on YouTube, head down to my description, put in TubeBuddy in your favorite browser or on your Android or your iOS device. And today's stream is also brought to you by STREAMYARD. That's what I'm using to go live with today. StreamYard is amazing if you want to bring on guests on your show, or if you're just getting started, you're like, all the tech stuff, I just want to use something simple and I want to live stream. That would be StreamYard. I've got links to StreamYard down in the description below, and it looks like Pixelpia. Pixelpia coming in for the first super chat of the day, wanting to get the funk started right. So we're going to start this off. Before I get into the questions, little $5 funk. Super chat. Thank you, Pixelpia. I've been waiting all week long for some $5 Sunday funk. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to head back into the forum here. I'm going to power through these because I promised everybody I would last week. Yurahan Johari says from last week, I currently use a GoPro Hero 5 to shoot most of my videos. However, I'm really contemplating getting the new iPhone for future projects. Do you think it's a good move? I'm using a Pixel 3 on my phone, or as my phone, by the way. Look, if you're thinking about making the jump from an iPhone to, or from an Android to an iPhone, and you're shooting with a GoPro Hero 5, I would need to ask you, what are you shooting? If you're doing sports, if you're doing any sort of action or movement, stick with your GoPro. That's what GoPros are made for. But if you're trying to do talking head content like this, or you're wanting to get into vlogging or something like that, look into the new iPhone 12 Max, the Pro Max. That's going to be the better camera of anything that's out there. I wouldn't go for the iPhone 12. if you're thinking about, I want to get an iPhone, I would go for the iPhone 11 Pro because there's not a huge difference. I mean, you're going to see some people tweeting and some people making videos, and they're splitting hairs on the quality between the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro, but it's not worth, in my opinion. And those of you who have iPhones, let me know if you agree here. I don't think, that's my favorite super chat funk. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's worth it. You know, is it $1,000 better? Absolutely not. The iPhone 12 Pro Max, that's supposed to be really good. I'm probably going to get my hands on one here within the next 2 weeks. Fingers crossed. I'll let you guys know, but I don't think the 12 Pro is worth getting. So it depends on what you're shooting. Next question. Oh, and by the way, if you are doing talking head, yeah, get the 11 Pro. Next question comes from Faith Vista, who says, D, this is a growth question. I hope it's okay. All right. If I have a music channel where I sing, how can I get people to watch longer and have good engagement? Can you take a quick look at my channel and have a quick review of it? Thanks. Okay, so I'm not doing channel reviews today. I stopped doing channel reviews for the most part on the live stream because it was just taking up too much time. Here's the thing. If you have a music channel and you're trying to figure out how to get people to watch longer, you need to make better music. You need to make better videos. Maybe your music is great, but the video side isn't that good. So you're going to have to play around here and figure out, is my music making them click off, or is it the video that's making them click off? You're going to have to experiment and figure out which one is making them leave. Because if they're leaving early, it's one of those two things. You're going to have to figure out which one that is, and you're going to have to improve that. There isn't a magic trick. There isn't anything I can tell you other than you have to learn how to get better at one or both of those. And I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but that's unfortunately the reality to it. In terms of video, you can look up something called pattern interrupts. A pattern interrupt is where you edit in different angles. So if I was speaking right now and all of a sudden I switch the camera angle and I spoke for a little bit looking over here, and then I switch the camera angle again, and I'm looking over here, those are called pattern interrupts. Or if I put something on the screen and I displayed something on the screen, those are all called pattern interrupts. Those distractions sometimes keep people watching longer. So that's something you're gonna have to experiment with. Sweetie Dunstan, how you doing? James Pruitt, how you doing, sir? Nice to see you in here. And of course, Doug Houston YT. Hope you were doing well, man. Cosmic W, how you doing? Are you outside or is that just a window behind you? I am inside on the 18th floor of a condo building. And that is a Mexican city behind me, beautiful city. Just got the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 is a great deal right now. Fantastic deal. If you're thinking about making that jump, like, hey, I've got an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 8, or I have an older Android, I'm looking to get into iPhone, I would get the iPhone 11 Pro. That's what I would go for. Next, Sammy Superstar dropping some $5. How you liking your new Mac? I saw that you got one. Super chat. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Believe it or not, because we've been in transit, I haven't had a chance to actually do anything with it. It's just kind of sitting over there. Since I posted that, since the last time we all chatted, I went from the city we were staying in, I went to Tijuana, Mexico, had to go there for a while, and then we had to get on an airplane, which was, I don't recommend to anyone flying right now. It's just too risky. We had the whole face mask on. You would have probably laughed to see all this. I double mask, face mask, the whole thing to get on the airplane, spray and disinfectant all over me. And then we had to come to a new city, and we've been having to get the internet turned on and all that stuff. So no, I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Let me go through here. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. All right, next question here comes from Gabe War. How may I actually become a successful content creator? What should I do to make my viewers entertained by my content without myself actually commentating? And what should I do to make my videos better? And lastly, what kind of recording app can I use to record videos with internal sound? Sorry if my English is kind of incorrect due to the country I live on. It's just my excuse since I'm bad. Okay, so if you're wanting to do internal screen recording, go to YouTube, type in Grabster, Grabster. He's got a video talking about 5 different ways that you can do internal screen recording on a phone because the apps have changed and they no longer allow that unless you have particular phones like Huawei or you have an Android 11 or submodels of Samsung. In terms of how do you become successful, that's a huge conversation, and just the answer really is find an audience and serve that audience, right? Find the audience, serve that audience. And a lot of people struggle when they first get started. Show of hands for everybody in here. There's 71 people in here, and people are coming in. How many people are either just getting started on YouTube or you're wanting to get started on YouTube and you're struggling to find your niche or your niche, however you want to pronounce that? If you're struggling, if you don't know what you're going to do, say yes in the chat right now. Because I know when you get started, it can be really confusing. Like, what type of content should I make? So if you're like, hey, I want to get started, or I'm just getting started, I'm confused, I don't know what type of content I'm going to make, how do I find my niche, how do I find my niche? Type in yes if that's you. Because a lot of people send me emails saying, yeah, I want to get started, but I don't really know how. I don't know what type of content to make. Justin says yes. Elias says yes. Mega Beast Diaz says yes. Dave says yes. Dav. Pixelpia says, I just found my niche after 2 years. That's interesting. Hold on here. Where did you go? Zach Talks Tech. It's just a temporary place for about a week or so. I'm in the process of looking for a new place where I can root down for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and wait out this whole virus thing until Thailand opens up and we can't go home. But yeah, it's temporary. Let's see. 2 years of practice to start the real work. That's what I'm talking about. 5 years in, I'm tweaking and learning. All right, so, there's a handful of you saying yes. Here's the thing. Anytime somebody says, hey, I don't know the type of content to make, what should I make? So my question to you would be this, and this applies to everybody who's feeling lost on the platform. Everybody is good or knowledgeable at something. It doesn't matter how bizarre it might be. So my question to you is, what's one thing that you could talk about if you and I met and we got on a particular subject, we're just sitting around, we're at a coffee shop, just having a conversation, and we talked about just one subject that you could talk about with no preparation whatsoever. You could talk about this thing for an hour or 2 hours. You don't have to prep for it. You don't have to think about it. It's just something that you could talk about for an hour or 2 hours and just you could talk about it because you're knowledgeable about it. Whatever that thing is, no matter how bizarre it is, no matter how just crazy you think that is, that's your thing. Right? That's the thing you need to be making videos of. Things that you can just sit down with no preparation whatsoever and just start talking about it. Something that just excites you, that makes you want to turn on the camera or just makes you just want to discuss it, right? And get people's input on it. Like that's the stuff you make videos about. So if you're lost, ask yourself that question. What can I just talk endlessly about with zero preparation? And then go for it. I know that doesn't really apply to a lot of you gamers. But maybe you shouldn't be gaming. Maybe there's something else that you are very knowledgeable about that you can make videos about. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? Your niche should be what you are really passionate about and other people are interested in. Yep. There's the combo right there. How do I connect my mic to my phone? If you head over to my video tab, I have a video showing you how to connect your mic to your phone. You're probably not able to do it because, let me see if I have it here. I don't, probably because you have you don't have an adapter. So if you have an Android, maybe you have a USB-C connector or USB-C port. If you're on an iPhone, you have a Lightning port, and you just need to get the correct adapter. So head over to my video tab, find that video, and watch it. Someone wants to hear what you have to say. Yeah, that's the thing. No matter how bizarre you think that is or how uninterested you think people are going to be. Like, hey, you know what I'm really into? I love speed cubing, or I love collecting matchbooks from around the world, whatever you're into. Like, talk about that, make videos about that thing. Believe it or not, there's an entire community out there from people all over the world who can't wait to hear you talk about that thing. All right, next question. Comes from I'm not even going to say your name. I'm not even going to, yeah. Some of you are just lost. Okay, Hassan asks I'm struggling to speak tonight. Dehydrated. I woke up early today. He would win in a fight between Khabib and Mayweather. Man, I don't know. Next question. The fun teacher. I'm not getting subscribers at all. Can you say what to do? I'm just going to have a peek at your channel. I'm going to take a gander here at it. You're not getting subscribers on your channel. Journey Alphabets, welcome to Fun Teacher. Oh, okay, so here's the thing. You're not really uploading regularly, and just keep uploading. You have like 10 videos up on your channel, so just keep uploading, keep learning along the way. Don't worry about subscribers. Just focus on getting better with each video. When you focus on that, everything else will fall into place later. But at the stage that you're in right now, you've got 10 videos. Just keep making videos, keep learning everything you can along the way. Next question. October Scorpio. Can I get feedback on my channel? Nope, I'm not doing channel reviews. That's not what I'm doing here. Matt Carves says, yo, what's the deal with titles, short or long? Does a title with a long title give you more of a chance to show up in searches? Cheers, Matt from New Zealand. So there's something called long tail keywords, right? Where it might be easier if you're trying to get search traffic, which is easier for new channels who are starting out. So instead of just saying like how to use iPhone, right? The competition's going to be fierce on that one. So you might say how to use iPhone to live stream to YouTube, right? That gets a lot longer and it gets more narrowed down, and it's targeting a very specific group of people. So yeah, try it. Like if your channel's small and you're trying to get that momentum going, targeting search traffic for that, that's a good way to do it. I started my channel, all of my titles early on were pretty long because I was going for a very particular audience, and it worked out. And then as time goes on, you can transition and make other types of, create other types of titles. Next question. Leadership with Mike. Hey man, how's it going? Any tips to jump from 10K to 100,000K the most efficient way possible? Okay, if you got to 10,000 subscribers and you want to get to 100,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, the thing that I would recommend you to do is dig into your analytics. Just deep dive into your analytics. You have to figure out what is working, what's bringing subscribers. Now, here's the thing. You ask specifically for subscribers. So what you need to do is go into YouTube Studio. You can sort your videos by the subscribers. You can see which videos brought in the most subscribers. And I would look at what brought in the most subscribers over the past 90 days. And then I would just hammer video after video after video after video of those types of videos that have brought in the most subscribers over the past 90 days. Find different variations, find a part 2, part 3, part 4 to those. Try to find different angles to say the same thing. And I would just focus everything on that. Double down on it, triple down on it, because you know it works. And that's what I would do. Next question. Abandoned Angel. How can I improve my channel and the content within my videos? I'm not going to pull you up for everybody to see. I just want to see what type of content that you're making here. How can you improve? All right, so interesting. So you're doing abandoned homes, haunted houses, that sort of thing, abandoned stuff. I think that's a really interesting niche. I think there's a lot of potential doing what you're doing. So I would do two things. One, I would go through the YouTube Creator Academy. Go to Google, type in YouTube Creator Academy. It's a free course created by YouTube. It's pretty much the instruction manual for YouTube. It's a series of mini courses where they teach you different things about YouTube, then they test you at the end. Totally free, no upsells, no anything like that. So the first thing I would do is go there. Second thing I would do is study the channels that are really large in your niche. So you're doing abandoned homes, abandoned whatever. Find the channels that are doing very well, that are really large. Study what's working for them and make videos like that. That's what I would do. That's what I'm talking about, man. Getting value, give me thumbs up, man. Appreciate it. Here we go. Got some $5 funk.
Super Chat.
Thank you, Matt Hayes. Appreciate the $5 super chat. €5 super chat. fancy pants up here with your euros. Says, I apologize for the cryptic post in the Facebook only members group today. My finger opened my phone in my pocket and a lot of things happened. Hey, fingers do that stuff. I didn't know what that was for. I didn't know what the reference was. Like I'm not really into sports, so I didn't know what that was. So, hey, Freedom Stacker, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hey, Susie, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. Midnight Madness 4x4. What's going on, Charlie? So, Charlie, we talked before. I was in Ensenada. I don't know if they've canceled it. I know they moved it back. The Baja 500, I believe, is about to happen. 500 or 1,000. So I think they're going to go through with that. So yeah, I was thinking of you. We actually left. They were getting prepared for it, and we left. But I was thinking about you. Financial awareness with Case Skull. I definitely don't ask enough. If you ask a question, man, and I missed it. So right now I'm pulling my questions out of the form. If you head down to the description, those of you who are just coming in, welcome. I'm answering mobile YouTuber questions, creator questions, mobile app questions, all stuff mobile, all stuff YouTuber. Head down to the description. I've got a link down there. Ask D a question. First come, first serve on that. Right now what I'm doing is I'm answering a couple questions that I didn't get through last week, and I'll get to you guys in the order that they come in. There it is. It looks like that. It's down in the description. I don't know if that's clickable or not. I know that StreamYard is supposed to be making links clickable. I don't know if they're rolling that out yet. I don't know if you can click on that or not, but I hope so. Okay, this is a great question. And let me hydrate. Any thoughts on YouTube Shorts? Great question. Let me hydrate. Okay, so here's the thing about YouTube Shorts. For those of you who don't know, YouTube Shorts is short form content. It's a new system that YouTube is putting together. They're wanting to go head to head with TikTok. They're wanting to go head to head with Instagram Reels, with Dub Smash, with Likey, with Byte, right? Short form content. Now, India is the only country currently that officially has YouTube Shorts. Some people do have it on iOS devices, and it's being beta tested. I don't have it, but here's what you can do. You can upload a video, 60 seconds or less. It needs to be vertical. It needs to be like this, not like this. And it just breaks my heart and crushes my soul to tell you to turn your phones like this and record, but it needs to be vertical video, and it needs to be 60 seconds or less. And somewhere either in your title or in your description, put in hashtag, right, the little hashtag shorts. And I'm just going to drop this into the chat so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Hashtag shorts. It's going to look like that. Now, some people are seeing explosive growth by putting shorts on the platform. I haven't put them on my channel yet. I don't know if I'm going to put them on my main channel or not. I might create a second channel just for shorts. I'm not sure. I'm seeing a lot of big channels creating a second channel just for shorts. I might follow that lead because I don't know how short form content is going to play with long form content. I don't know how they're going to do that yet. Supposedly what's going to happen is once everybody gets shorts, once everybody gets access to it the way India has it now, or the beta testers have it now, it's going to be its own feature, and all of the videos that are hashtag shorts are supposed to just go into that feature, if I understand correctly. So should you do it? I think it's something you should test. I know a lot of people are seeing explosive growth right now. I know Farm, where's she at? Oh, I just had a super chat in here. Where are you at? Let me go through here. There it is. Farmstead Smith is having a lot of success right now uploading shorts. I seen one of her graphics that she posted in our Facebook group where she just had a just straight up rocket in views. So it's working for a lot of people. Oh, look at this. We have a super chat. Hold on one second here. There's Flipper. How you doing? I just missed a super chat. Where did it come from? Hold on. There it is. Fat Squatch Games dropping 50. What? Yes. Fat Squatch Games dropping a $50 super chat. Always love what you do. You help me grow my channel. And I love that you're wearing a mask. You're being safe, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. I got some $50 funk going. I'm just gonna let that roll in the background just for a little bit. Hope you are doing well, man. I can't. I will unsubscribe. See ya. Don't let the... Yeah, I'm not even going to say it. Have a good one. Clickable links work. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Man, I could just listen to this stuff all day long. Thank you for that. All right, I'm going through here. Dee, do you know how to use clickable links on mobile? How to use clickable links? Are you talking about in your description? Are you talking about putting them in your end screen? I need more information on that because there's a lot of places you can put clickable links. All right. So, Dee, how you doing? Obviously, chiming in from Thailand. For those of you who don't know, in Thailand, greetings, they will say sawadee, right? So sawadee ka, a woman will say sawadee krap, a man will say, you need to kind of put your hands up like this and kind of do the little thing like this. So yeah, hope you were doing well in Thailand. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. I'm scrolling through the chat here. So what is Shorts? So I literally just talked about what Shorts was. So if you missed it, you can probably go back a little bit and talk about it. It's short form content. Just go back a little bit. And if you can't go back, I'm not sure if it'll allow you or not, then you can watch it on the replay. I think it's something that everybody should test on their channel, because if you're putting up 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute videos and you're not seeing success, you might see success with a 60-second video or a 45-second video. That might be something that grows your channel. People are getting subscribers. People are getting views from these. So if you missed how I explained what Shorts is and how to use it, then just go back a little bit, maybe 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, and I break it down. What is short? There you go. Oh, all right, next question here. Next question comes from the fun teacher. Okay, I already got you. Oh, what can you say the best app for channel arc? Channel growth, maybe? I mean, here's the thing with channel growth. Like, you've got 10 videos on your channel. What I would, and you're doing teaching. So you're an educational channel. You've got 10 videos. So what I would do for you is to think about, okay, what type of content what am I trying to teach people? Am I teaching people the ABCs? Am I teaching people how to live stream? Am I teaching people how to do fluid water painting? And then start making videos for those things and title them in a way that people are going to be searching for them. So, you know, you can use Google search bar. You can use YouTube or Google search bar. Go there, start typing in keyword phrases. How do I fluid paint? And you're going to get like a drop-down menu and all these different options there. Those are search queries that people are actually searching for. So you can build videos based on those search queries. Nady X Imical asks the next question: how to grow my channel like yours? How do you grow? You have to make videos that people are interested in. You have to be consistent. And I haven't been very consistent lately, but to get to this point, I was incredibly consistent. Look, man, you have to know who you're making videos for. You have to know how to communicate to those people. And you know, just let me ask everybody in the chat right now. Hey, Heidi, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. Let me ask everybody in the chat right now. Do you know how to communicate to your audience? Do you know the things to say to your audience to inspire them, to get them to do something, to get them to, you know, give them a call to action, to get them engaged? Do you know not to say certain things that are going to turn them off? Do you know how to turn your audience on? Do you know how to turn them off? Do you know what they're looking for? Do you know the keywords that trigger them, right? Like, that's part of understanding who your audience are. Who's watching your videos? Who do you want to watch your videos? And then craft your videos in that way. This is all kind of a combination of what is it that you want to do as a creator, right? And then you have what does the audience want? And then you have to find that spot in the middle where you can marry the two. This is what I want. This is the type of content that I want to make. This is what people are searching. This is what people are looking for. How can I make this connection? Right? That's all this is. How can I get a girlfriend? We're into the questions that matter. How can you get to a girlfriend? Okay, so ladies, I know there's a handful of ladies in here right now. Can we please, ladies, can you give Antonio your tip? Just give one tip to Antonio who's looking for a girlfriend. Ladies, give Antonio one tip. My advice to you is to be confident, And don't seek out a girlfriend. Don't be desperate. Just be confident, do your thing, take care of yourself, be in shape if you can, have a goal, be driven, don't be a slacker. And then when you find somebody, respect them. Go all out. I'm curious to see what the women are saying in here. But don't chase it. Don't chase it. Here you go. Be yourself and keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, hold on tight, basically. Hold on tight. I love it. Any idea when the member stream will happen now that you are well and moved? Yeah, we'll do that within the next couple of days. Again, my apologies, man. Like I've moved and things have been, my apologies to everybody who's been waiting for a member's live stream. New location, just got the internet put in here. So within the next couple of days, we will be doing a members live stream. I promise, unless this building collapses. And that's, fingers crossed, that's not going to happen. Here we go. Never, ever break promises. Hey, Beauty Bubble. Don't be creepy. That is all. There we go. I found the love of my life when I stopped looking. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Okay, wow, we're going into relationship advice. If you are actively searching for something, like you just never find it. But like, how many times, for those of you who drive, you're like, where did I put my keys? Or where did I put my wallet? Where did I put my wallet? Where did I put my keys? Where did I put the thing? And a lot of times you don't even find it until you quit looking for it, right? It's kind of the same way. Like if you're out there actively looking, I need a girlfriend. There's just so much desperation that comes with that, and people can see that on you. But if you're just like confident doing your own thing, you meet somebody and just cool with them, that works. Don't chase it. Dating tips. Don't be sized. All right. Yeah, we're not going to go too deep down the dating rabbit hole. You can meet someone on here. I met my boyfriend on here. He's in the gaming community. We've been talking since last year. Oh, that's very cool. So you met your boyfriend online and he's a YouTuber, or you met him in a chat room? That's really cool. That's really cool. All right, I'm going to get back to the forum here. This is going to go off the rails really quick. Shadow Spirit asks the next question. I need help using Streamlabs. I don't have the newest device. The video you had a different version of Streamlabs and it's difficult to set up. I have an Android and an iPad. The phone is an LG. Okay, so those of you who are having trouble with the Streamlabs live streaming mobile app, head over to this guy's channel right here, Doug Houston YT. He has videos walking you through Streamlabs. For reasons unknown, well, we know it's the algorithm. YouTube keeps pushing out my Streamlabs video. It's out of date. It's no longer accurate, but YouTube keeps pushing it out as if it is. And people keep leaving comments saying, this doesn't work anymore. The interface has changed. It's so out of date. And I'm just not interested in making another one right now, but Doug is making videos up to date on that one. So go follow Doug. Hey, the Artist Haven. How you doing, Tish? Hope you're doing well. The virtual relationship counselor. Yeah, step one, don't listen to anything I say when it comes to relationships. I'll just put that out there. Yeah, welcome to the D&M and Dating Show, ladies and gentlemen. I advise you do not take my advice, whatever you do. Oh, I love it. Okay, next question comes from Aped Gamer. Says, what is the easiest way to edit my videos and get good? I'm getting a PC soon. Okay, that's cool, man. If you're getting a PC and you want free software, I recommend DaVinci Resolve. It's free. It's a fantastic editing system. Doesn't cost you anything. It's fantastic. How do you get good? How do you get good at anything else? Practice. How did you get good at gaming? You played the game a lot. How do you become a better editor? You edit a lot of videos. How do you become a better communicator in front of the camera? How do you get comfortable in front of the camera? How do you become a better live streamer? How do you become a better YouTuber? To practice. But congrats on your PC purchase. Next question from Divine Lover number 1. That almost kind of fit with the relationship thing. What's the better streaming program, Streamlabs or regular OBS? Okay, so regular OBS is pretty much it's not pretty much, it is the original. Streamlabs OBS is a version of OBS. So OBS is open source. That means anybody, including you, can take their code and build your own system based on OBS code. That's what Streamlabs did. So Streamlabs said, okay, OBS is good, but we think we can make it better. So that's why it's called Streamlabs OBS or SLOBS. I think the original OBS is better. Streamlabs has more features, and I think it's easier to get up and running. I prefer OBS because it doesn't force you into updates. Streamlabs OBS forces you into updates, and sometimes those updates can mess up your entire live stream. It can turn things off. It can disconnect things. OBS itself does not force you into those upgrades. So that's my personal preference. I recommend you try them both. They're both free, and then see which one works best for you. Next question from Jack Star. How long have you been a mobile content creator for? Why do you enjoy mobile content creating so much? That's a great question. I love tinkering with my phone, and just full disclosure, I don't do everything on my phone, right? Like I have cameras, I have phones, I have iPads, I have microphones for computers, I have microphones for phones. I have all this stuff. I look at all this stuff. They're all tools, right? This camera is a tool. My iPhone's a tool. I think they're all great for different things. My favorite thing to use for phones, I love making graphics with my phone. I love doing photo correction with my phone, and I love vlogging. Any video you ever see me outside, if I'm shooting outside, it's always done on my phone. If it's inside a studio, I would say 90% of the time it's done on a camera because I've got access to all the cameras inside of a studio. But if it's outside, it's always going to be on my phone. I've been doing it for a while. Why do I like it? Specifically, I love, especially when it comes to, like I love Lightroom Mobile. I love Snapseed, right? Take a picture, open it up in there. And I love how easy it is just to touch the screen and move things around. That makes more sense to me than using a mouse, right? It makes sense. It's intuitive to me to use my fingers or a pen on my iPad to actually do color correction with that. When I'm shooting outside, it's easy. It's in my pocket. I always have it. I'm never not without it. So if I go outside and I've got a camera and I got a big lens, I got a big microphone on the camera, and you pull that out somewhere and people look at you, right? You got your big Joby grip on it and people look at you. This is like a big camera, but you pull out your phone, nobody even bats an eye because everybody's, FaceTiming each other. Everybody's on Instagram or doing some sort of a story. Like we're all used to seeing people on their phones these days. So nobody even looks at you when you're talking to yourself on your phone. So that's why I like it. Convenience. I always have it. Always. That was a short answer. Always have it. It's always in my pocket. Next question from Leo Dollar. How to insert my webcam footage from recording my face into my screen recorded gaming while video editing. You're on an Android phone. Okay, so what you need is a video editing app like KineMaster or Power Director or any video editing app that allows you to build in layers. So what you want to do is you want to take your gameplay and drop that into your timeline. Then you want to take whatever you've recorded, and you can record it separately or you can record it with a second device even, and then drop that of your face on top of that on an additional layer, and then grab it and pinch it down and resize it and then move it somewhere. So you've got your face and you have your gameplay and then render them out together. So you need an app that allows you to use layers. I'm going to look into the chat right here, see if I've missed anything. Is Brian G. Johnson in here? Hold on. Where's Brian G. Johnson? Where's he at? A Light Motion is in here too. Oh, look at this. Superstars in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Brian G. Johnson and A Light Motion. And just so you guys know, this song right here, this hit is for just official, just badass people when they come in. And here we go. Oops. And that didn't even work. So here we go. This is for you guys. Brian G. Johnson's in the house. And A Light Motion is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Brian, I haven't had a chance to watch the replays yet for Bid Summit, but I hope your talk went very well. I think it was so cool, man. I see the screenshots. I see your screenshot. I've seen Daniel's screenshot in there. Of course, my brother's. I'm looking forward to getting in there and seeing the replays. Mods, be right back. All right, next question. And I'm tripping all over my words tonight. Tired, crazy for gaming. I need to hydrate. Ask the next question. How do I record audio and also up? Okay. I just did that one twice. Question is financial awareness with K-Skull. All right. I film from one angle on an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I will be upgrading to the 12 Pro Max what would be a good second camera to film for a secondary angle? Will I be using a second camera for future interviews, guests on my channel? Okay, so my question to you is, are you trading your iPhone in to get the 12 Pro, or are you keeping the 11 Pro? Because here's what's happening right now. So the 12 Pro came out, the 12 Pro Max is getting ready to come out. That means the price of the 11, the price for the 10S, the price for the 10, like those are dropping fast. So if you're just looking for a second camera, maybe keep your 11 Pro. Or maybe if you're getting rid of that, maybe pick up the 12 and maybe pick up the 10S or maybe pick up a 10. Like the cameras in those are still pretty good, especially if you have it stationary. If you're just using it for a secondary camera and it's going to be stationary, it's going to be on a tripod, you know, anything, I would say the 10, 10S, or even the 11 Pro. I mean, truth be told, if you're not shooting in lower light, you could probably even go back to like an 8 Plus or even a 7 Plus if it's just a secondary camera. But those things are like $200 to $300 now. But, you know, 10, 10S, 11 Pro, that's what I would go with. Like I'm considering, so when the 12 Pro Max comes out, I'm considering keeping this. I'm considering keeping this and just getting that one because this is a great phone. This is a great phone. It's a great camera. And if I want to have a secondary camera, so some of the stuff that I've been buying to do live streams with, one of the things I'm going to be able to do is set up my phones for additional, so I picked up an A10 mini and can I reach it? Hold on one second. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Hold on. Well, I mean, out of the wrapper yet. Make sure I'm in focus. So I just picked up one of these. This is the A10 mini and this is a camera switcher. It's got 4 switches in here. I couldn't get an Elgato Stream Deck. Surprise, surprise. They were all sold out. So what I'm thinking about doing is having my main camera like this, right? The straight on camera. And then I can put additional cameras on here. So maybe I'll have, you know, number 2, maybe I'll have an overhead camera shot. So if I want to do some online training with you guys, I said, okay, let me show you how to do video editing on a light motion, or let me show you how to do motion graphics with a light motion. I can hit that. I can use my iPhone 11 Pro or the 12 Pro Max with a down shot and then use this so I can actually, you know, do hands-on and do training. So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm kind of still working out my mobile, my traveling live streaming kit. Fancy pants. That's how I roll. when I am wearing pants. When I am wearing pants, they're fancy. I'm just putting that out there. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, Pete says, yeah, the iPhone 10 and 10S, they have a great camera. They have a great camera, and the only real difference, and I'm not talking photo here, I'm talking about only video. The only real difference between the 10, the 10S, and the 11 and the 12, you need to do a separation. So the 10 and the 10S, they have no image stabilization whatsoever. But when you get the 11, it has a little bit of image stabilization. So if you're actually moving with this, you're vlogging with it, it helps keep the image smooth. The 12 supposedly has even better image stabilization. So, but if it's on a tripod, 10, 10S all day long. I wouldn't think twice about it. Space pants. Yeah, I wear those too. Oh man, we should get one of those things when we start going live. We'll definitely be hitting it up before. Yeah, I'm so excited to get, I'm super, super excited to get this thing fired up. So I can get 4 different cameras on here. I can do transitions. I can run the audio through here. I'm really excited I can do picture in picture. You know, I'll probably do like a whole live training thing. And you guys can help me figure it out together. Really excited to get that. Hey, Tim, the iPhone 12 is 5G. Yeah, so here's the thing about 5G. 5G, hey Neil, how you doing? 5G is fast, but you have to keep in mind when it comes to 5G, especially in the United States, right? 5G, 5G, 5G. 5G, it's not rolled out everywhere in the United States. In fact, it's very limited where 5G can actually be picked up. And if you do use 5G, you want to make sure that you have unlimited data. Because I saw things on Twitter where people just did a speed test. All they did was a speed test, and they used 1 gigabyte of data. So you make sure if you're going to use 5G that you have unlimited data with your package. Which version, Doug? I'm not. Oh, this is the ATM Mini, Doug. This is the cheapest one, ATM Mini. In hindsight, I wish I would have bought the ATM Mini Pro. whichever one records. There's the highest model that actually does recording. I wish I would have bought that, but at the time it wasn't available. So, work with what you got. I like Dee's new city backdrop. Yeah, right? I'm up on the 18th floor, and when I first turned this on, I thought, okay, that looks like a green screen. But you can see him moving back there. You can see the traffic. See him? See him moving back there? See him? How do you get the background blurry? That's a great question. So a blurry background is just a matter of optics, right? The type of lens that you use can create that blurry background or that bokeh look. So if you're trying to get that look, and it's really hard to do on a phone because phones don't have the type of optics. I'm using the Sony ZV-1 right now, and I believe it's set, the aperture set, I think it's 1.8, I believe. So anytime you get into, 1.8, that, 2.8, that sort of thing, you're going to start to get that blurry background. It's tough to do on a phone, but you can do it a little bit. But this is where actual cameras shine. Let's see here. There it is. ATM Mini Pro ISO. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember the name of it. I knew it was like 3 letters after that. Yeah, so that one actually records, and I wish I would have waited to get that one. Hey, how's it going? You must be in another new location. I have to say I missed the mariachi band. Yeah, so I'm in a city now. I'm in a city called Querétaro, where we're about a 3-hour drive from Mexico City. It's absolutely beautiful city. We're really excited to be here. We're going to stay here for like the next 6 months or so. Hope you're doing well. All right, we'll get back into the questions here. Next question from Liquid Eclipse. Best way to root Android devices. I'm not going to tell you how to root your Android device, but I will say this. If you're going to root your Android device, if you're going to jailbreak your iPhone, you need to know that if you don't know what you're doing, you do run the risk of just bricking your device and breaking it. So be very careful with that. Next question is from TPlaysX. Do you know how to download audio on iPhone? I need more specifics on that. Download audio from a YouTube video, download audio, or just record audio, or detach it from a video. I need more information on that. Next question. Christian Pruitt asks, do you play Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I'm not a gamer. I've played games in the past. I like Call of Duty. I like Half-Life. I like Super Mario Brothers. I do have Among Us on my phone. Not really getting into it, but yeah, not really a gamer. Next question is from the man behind the Slandroid. Slandroid, I like the name of that. Question is, do we need the perfect setup, a mic, etc., to get more people to enjoy watching? That is a great question. Do you need the perfect setup? Do you need a good mic? Do you need all of that stuff? The answer is you need good audio, right? You don't have to have all the stuff. You don't have to spend a ton of money, but at the very least, spend like $15 or $20 at the very least and pick up a little lavalier microphone, a little clip-on microphone. I think Boya makes the best budget lavalier microphone. It's called the BY-M1. It's currently around $20 US. It just plugs into your phone, clip it onto your shirt, and it will improve your audio quality massively. So if you're going to spend money on anything, I would spend it on a microphone. And then secondly, I would spend it on lighting. Now, the sun is free. So if you shoot in the daytime, open up your window shade, right? Sit with the sun coming into your house or shoot outside. The sun is free. And the sun gives you great light. But if you can't shoot next to the sun, second thing I would spend money on is lighting. Oops, where'd it go? What's the cheapest camera but good quality and good audio quality? Cheapest, I don't know. I mean, your phone, like whatever you have. Here's the thing: the gear. Okay, it's easy to say the gear doesn't matter, but to some degree, the gear does matter when it comes to creativity. When it comes to for example, somebody asked me just 5 minutes ago, how do you get the blurry background? Like, you're not going to get this background from a phone. You're just currently not going to do it. I mean, unless you use an app or you try to trick it and do something like that, but it doesn't look that good. You know, it's all computational The apps will do like a, what's it called? Computational thing where they try to figure out where your edges are and it doesn't really line up correctly. Like you can trick it, but it doesn't look as good as an actual camera. So there are times when the gear matters. But in terms of YouTube, in terms of growing your channel, it comes down to, you know, are you making videos that people like? Are you a good storyteller? Are you great at getting, you know, explaining your message? Are you a good communicator? How's your thumbnails look? How's your editing? What's the pacing like? You know, those are the things that really matter. So what's the cheapest camera? I don't know what what you're looking into. Good quality audio. The cheapest thing I would recommend is the Boya BYM1. I just talked about that. It's a clip-on lavalier microphone, around 20 bucks. Cameras, use your phone. If you do want to get a camera, I'm absolutely in love with the Sony ZV-1. That's the camera that I'm live streaming with right now. I think that's probably one of the cheapest quality. I think this thing looks amazing, recorded videos. Yes. Is Samsung Note 10 great for recording, especially for vlogging? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, the trick to shooting with a phone is if you're going to vlog on a phone, you need light. This is so key. If you're shooting video on a phone and your footage looks grainy, it looks dull, it's because you don't have enough light. See the lens on there? See how tiny these lenses are? Behind these lenses are tiny little sensors, little bitty sensors. And because they're so small, they need tons and tons and tons of light. For a test, shoot something inside your house and somewhat, you know, in your room with just like a room light on, and it doesn't look that good, but walk outside during the daytime and vlog outside. It looks amazing. The colors are vibrant. Everything looks amazing. It's because of all the light that goes into your phone. So to answer your question, yes, it's fine. It's a great phone to vlog with. Just practice keeping it stable. Practice keeping it stable. And just remember that it needs light. That's really the key to phones. All righty, hold on here. Look at this right here. Hey, thank you so much, Desmond Nax. I appreciate that. Kurt Galaxy, hey, Amber Lee's brainstorming coaching said this is my first experience in a live chat. Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us today. I've been deep diving into D and Brian G. That rhymes. D and Brian G. Content planning to go all in on my new channel launch. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for all your content. Very inspiring. Hey, good luck with your channel. Here's the thing. If you don't have any videos uploaded yet, you have 0 videos on your channel. When you do create that first video, and I hope it's really soon, tweet me and say, hey, D, this is Amber Lee from your live stream. This is my first video, and link out to your first video. I love to retweet people's very first video on your channel, right? If you have 0 videos, you upload your first video. I love retweeting that. I love sharing that. So make sure you do that. Next question. Star Revived asks, how to edit videos on an Android phone like we do on PC with the best quality in terms of video transitions music. Because my PC is 10 or 11 years old and it takes way too much time. Okay, so your phone can also take a lot of time depending on the quality of your phone. If you have an older phone, if your phone has a not that powerful chipset, it's still going to be slow, but it's probably faster than a 10 or 11-year-old PC. How do you edit good? Look, get something like KineMaster. Get something like a Light Motion who's in here. Or you can get something free like VN or VLLO. And you just have to learn how to edit, right? Go online, go watch tutorials. How do I edit video? Learn how to become an editor. And just when it comes time to rendering, make sure you render out in the highest possible quality. So when it goes up to YouTube, that they have good quality, because whatever you upload to YouTube, they're going to re-render that video. So you're going to step on it, then they're going to step on it again. So make sure quality settings, you're rendering with the highest possible quality. Pete Johns, look at that. Need the funk. That's all. Here we go.
Super chat.
Pete Johns, thank you so much, sir. I love it. A little bit of $7.99 Australian dollar funk is what that was. And for those of you who don't know, if you have an iOS device and you are making music with your iOS device, or you want to make music with your iOS device, you need to follow this dude right here. Pete Johns has an entire channel, and this is the importance of truly niching down or niching down, however you want to say it. His entire channel is dedicated to helping people make music on their iOS device. He can probably tell you a better value proposition than I can on that, but his entire channel dedicated to people making music on their iOS device. So that's killer. Thank you, Pete. Much appreciated. The next question. Beanie Draws. Hey, Beanie. Time to close the form. Oh, P.S. Not really Beanie. I got you, man. I got you. Next question comes in from Crazy for Gaming. Oh, my light just went out over here. What happened? So I was getting a little bit of purple light from this Aperture RGB light, and the battery died. I guess that'll teach me. Huh. So now I don't have the little purple light shining on me. This is all battery. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, we're good. We're still good. How do I record audio on the built-in screen recorder? And also, how do I post them on YouTube? That's not something I can actually tell you here in the chat. I have videos, and you didn't tell me what screen recorder you're using. I have videos showing you how to use a Z screen recorder. I have videos showing you how to use Mobizen screen recorder. And I have videos showing you how to upload videos to YouTube. So head over to my videos tab. You're on my channel, and go find those videos. They're on there. Next question, Captain Ball Hog. Name of the day. Can I use NBA highlights and clips and monetize if I edit it enough? That's a tricky situation. So anytime you are uploading content that you don't actually have the rights to, you do run the risk of losing the monetization on that, right? You can get a copyright claim, and in some cases, you can get a copyright strike. So that's something to be aware of. There's a thing called fair use. And what I recommend you doing is go to YouTube, type in Ian Corzine, Ian with an I, I-A-N Corzine. He is kind of known as the YouTube lawyer. He has some great videos talking about fair use, what it is, what it isn't, and how you can use it. But just understand that anytime you're making content that you don't own the rights to, video, photos, or music, you do run the risk of getting some sort of a copyright claim or a copyright strike. I can't tell you, there's not like a safe way to do it. I'm not going to give you tips on that because you could get burned on that one. And just so you know, I believe it's 3 copyright strikes, not claims, 3 copyright strikes within a 90-day period, you could technically lose your channel. So go follow Ian and go watch his videos on fair use, and he can kind of walk you through how to use that. It's still tricky, and it's definitely a risk, so be careful. X Arian asks the next question, do you love making videos? That's a great question. Do you love making videos? Do you guys love making videos? Show of hands, type in yes right now. Type in yes if you love making videos. I love making videos, but I'll be honest with you, I don't always like making videos. Right? I like making videos when I'm in a creative mood. When I'm in a creative mood, when I feel like, wow, this is a great idea. I can't wait. I want to make this video and share it with you. I absolutely love making videos. When I'm forced to make videos, look, life gets in the way, right? Life is messy. Life is complicated. Life gets in the way. Pandemics happen. I've been moving. Those of you who've been coming into my live streams and following my channel, you know that I'm bouncing from city to city, from Airbnb to Airbnb. That makes it really difficult to be consistent when it comes to uploading. So I don't like when I'm forced to make videos when I don't want to make videos, right? Like if I have obligations to a sponsor, right? Like TubeBuddy's a sponsor of this channel, or StreamYard is a sponsor of this channel, or maybe I take a deal from somebody else and I have to make X amount of videos per year, but then something happens and I can't make the videos, or I don't want to make the videos. Then I don't want to make those videos. But when I'm feeling the juice, when I'm feeling inspired and I want to share something with you guys, I absolutely love making the videos. But I love editing the videos more than I love making them, right? Sitting down in front of the camera, recording that, like to me, that's the boring part. Like I don't get a lot of joy out of actually hitting record. My joy comes from editing. I love pulling the footage in, and I love editing the video. Like I love editing. I adore editing the videos. Shooting it, not so much. All right, we got a super chat in here. Hold on, where'd it go? Let me back up. The Cozy Lee.
Super chat.
Thank you for the $6.99 Canadian super chat. Much appreciated. I made a whole bunch of videos, but I can't get any views. Any tips? Also, I edit with KineMaster and Videoleap. Are these good apps for videos? Yeah, they're great apps for videos. Here's the thing about video editing. Everybody asks me, what is the best video editing app? And I can give you what I believe is the best video editing apps, right? I can tell you what I like, but here's what you need to think about. What features do you need as a video editor, right? What type of, how do you edit your videos? If all you're editing is jump cuts, and by jump cut, I mean you're just making a hard cut, right? If that's all you're doing, and you're not doing any color correction, you're not doing anything with lower thirds or moving graphics or anything like that, then pretty much any video editing app is going to work for you, right? But what if you need a green screen, right? What if you have a green screen in the background and you want to change the background? Well, now you've narrowed it down and you need to look at specific apps that offer the chroma key feature. Or what if you need multiple layers because you have all sorts of different things going on in your video? Or what if you need to detach the audio to do different things and move your audio around? That's going to require different types of apps. So to answer your question, KineMaster, Videoleap, they're both fantastic. You're not going to lose with either one of those. You've made a whole bunch of videos, but you can't get any views. I can't look at your channel right now. I can't pull that up. But my question to you is, how long have you been doing this? How many videos do you really have on your channel? And do you know who you're making videos for, right? Who's your target audience? Do you have a channel full of all sorts of different types of content? Today I'm vlogging. Today I'm at the cafe. I'm doing a cafe review. I'm playing games on this video. Watch me pick my kids up from school. Do you have kids? Right? Like, are you all over the place, or are you laser focused trying to connect with a particular type of audience? So I can't pull your channel up right here. I'm going to look it up, the Cozy Lee. So I'm going to backtrack here. Hold on. The Cozy Lee. I forgot that I could actually type into YouTube. All right. Hold up, Cozy Lee. I'm about to call you out. Okay. I'm going to call you out. I've made a whole bunch of videos. You have made 6 videos. You have 6 videos on your channel and you started 3 weeks ago. So here's what you do. And you're a gaming channel. You've got all sorts of things here that we've got to deal with. Number one, this takes time. You have to understand that YouTube is a long game. This can take years. Not show of hands. Everybody, tell me, those of you who are having some success on the platform right now. Hey, Tesla Picker, how you doing? Those of you who are having some success on the platform right now, how long have you been on YouTube? I'm on here for about 2.5 years right now, and I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm just now finding my groove, right? I've got, I don't know, well over 100 videos, maybe 150, 170 videos on my channel. I don't even know how many I've got, but I feel like I'm just now starting to feel my groove. Like I'm just kind of hitting it. I thought I hit it a while ago, but I'm just like, maybe not. I'm feeling like I'm gonna change things up a little bit on the channel. So I'm feeling like I'm just kind of getting into my spot, right? But it took me a while. Like I was fortunate out of the gate to get views coming in, but I didn't really start to see very fast growth for, I don't know, a good 9 months or a year. But I did tons of research, tons and tons of research, trying to figure out, trying to find the right opportunities where I could possibly rank. And I used TubeBuddy for that, right? Link here for TubeBuddy, shameless plug. Oh, there's the man right here. There he is right here. Look at this. Dr. Sten Ekberg. Dr. Sten, I hope you were doing well, man. So here's the thing. Dr. Sten, May 3rd, 2010. So here's the funny thing about this. I'm going to pull him up. Dr. Sten, I haven't looked at you since the last time you were in here. Oh my goodness. All right, so I have to share my screen here. So Dr. Sten, who's on the screen right now. When I started YouTube, and Dr. Sten, maybe you could probably remember where you were when I started my channel, like where you were subscriber-wise. But he was kind of stuck in a hole for a very long time. He started in 2010. And then there was a shift. YouTube finally figured out the right audience to connect him with, and look at what happens to his channel now. Every time I look at his channel, it's just growing. It's crazy growth. Look at this. Look at this. So he went from being stuck in a hole. Now he has 612,000 subscribers, right? Look at his last video right here. Look at this. 2 days ago, 61,000 subscribers. God, man, that's so amazing, dude. I'm so happy for you, right? But like, it took him a very, very, very long time to get there. That's the thing, man. YouTube is a long game. And you don't know, is it going to take you 1 year? Is it going to take you 5 years? Is it going to take you 10 years? Or is your next video going to explode and change everything for your channel? That happens. Sometimes your next video explodes, right? Like you could just be struggling and struggling and struggling. You upload the next video, boom, 1 million views, 2 million views, 5 million views. Like that happens all the time. So you never know when that's going to happen. Or it could take 10 years, right? So you have to understand this takes a while. 18 months, 2 months, Tesla Picker 8 months, right? It takes a while. To be fair, he said a whole bunch instead of a whole bunch. True, very true. 10 years, right? Like this takes a while. This thing really takes a while. Look at that, 5 years, 18 months. See what else you guys are showing down here. Hold on here. There we go. We only had boom, here you go. We only had 3,000 subscribers 2 years ago at Vid Summit. And Dr. Stan, I believe that's the first time you and I met face-to-face was at that Vid Summit. So within 2 years, and I want everybody to really pay attention here, within 2 years, because within 2 years, Vid Summit, within 2 years, Dr. Stan went from 3,000 subscribers to over 600,000 subscribers. 2 years, right? He never stopped. He kept his focus. He kept uploading. He didn't say, "Oh, this isn't working. I'm going to try, I'm going to start making videos about cars now." Right? He's health and wellness, trying to help you live your best, healthiest life. He didn't deviate from that. He kept blinders on, kept doing that. 2 years later, 600,000 subscribers. So keep that in mind. Right? It's a long game. Thanks for the tips. I've wanted to do YouTube.
Super chat.
Thank you, Cozy Lee. Yeah, such a long game, right? Impressive, Dr. Stin. I think it's amazing because I remember he would come into Niman Live. I do live streams with my brother Nick Niman, usually on Sundays when we're actually living together in Thailand. We've been apart now for 8 months. But I remember he would come in week after week after week. Everything looked great on his channel. Like everything, he's doing all this stuff, doing all this stuff, doing all this stuff. YouTube obviously just wasn't, they didn't connect the right audience with the channel. But when that connection was made, off and running. Off and running. Learned a lot from the Niminati. Thank you. Oh, man, I love it. Dude, I love seeing you just crushing like this, man. I love it. I love it. I can't help but wiggle out to this funk. That's what it's all about. It's all about the wiggle. Dr. Ekberg, you are a patient man. But see, right? That's the thing. He kept going. He kept 3,000 subscribers. He was putting in video after video after video after video for 2 years. Or for more than that, for 2010. And then it changed. So that's the thing, right? You got to keep going. You got to keep going. All right, next question. Where did we go? There it is. Codename Neat Aspirant asks, it's kind of, okay, hold on. This is a long one. Sir, I've uploaded only 4 videos. I'm a student in India. I post daily videos, which is 3 to 4 minutes, where I show viewers study tasks I complete. As a student, I don't have much time to edit videos other than just adding background music. I want to interact with my viewers for motivating myself. I ask them to hit the like if I succeed in completing my task and dislike if I fail to do so. I currently have 5 subscribers. Thank you for that channel. Won't get much attention, maybe because the content is not that great. I'm like, okay, what's the question here? What's your opinion, sir? Can I go forward and switch to some other type of content? You have 4 videos on your channel. You can do whatever you want. You can do 4 videos. That's it. You can do whatever you want with your channel. Don't be afraid to try something else. Nothing is holding you back. It's your channel. Do with it as you wish. If you want to change directions, do something else, make different types of content, edit it however you want. It is entirely up to you. Just try a bunch of stuff and see what works for your channel. You've got 4 videos. You have all the wiggle room in the world to experiment. Next question from Delta Art. What kind of tips or directional tips can you give for a developing channel focused on around art and web comics? Great question. Let me just get a peek here on your channel, see what you're doing. Okay, so it looks like you just started uploading to go. So you have 6 videos. So my advice to you is try to find some level of consistency on your channel. If that means that you upload once a month, upload once a month. But what you have here is you have 5 videos that you uploaded a year ago and 1 video that you uploaded 2 months ago. You're not going to get anywhere doing that, right? You need to figure out how to be consistent. You don't have to upload every week or even every other week. I mean, every time you upload a video is another opportunity. So obviously, the more you can upload, the better. But I would say at the very least, you're an artist channel, you're doing some pretty cool looking art. At the very least, try to upload once or twice per month, at the very least. And focus on that. Focus on making it entertaining to watch, picking the right music. If you do have music, if you don't have music, make sure your editing is on point. Make sure it's snappy, and keep focusing on your thumbnails. Your thumbnails look good. But you've got 6 videos. Be consistent and keep going. That's my tips for you. Next question: Raisins Arts and Craft. How to grow an art channel. That's crazy because it's just an art channel. How to grow an art channel, and I don't know what to do. All right, I'm going to look at your channel here. Art channels. 1 second here. So Sam's Artwork. I live in Thailand. I'm American, but I live in Thailand. But because of COVID, I'm stranded in Mexico. Ta-da! Ta-da! What am I looking at? Okay, Raisins Arts. Tutorials for beginners artists. Okay, I love that. Uploads, Raisins Art. I'm just looking at your channel here. So what I've got for you, Raisins Art, is you need to learn how to make your thumbnails. You need to study channels that are like yours, that are doing better than you, like a lot better. Look at the biggest channels in the niche for the type of content that you're making. Look at their thumbnails. Look at how they edit. Look at how they structure their descriptions. Look at the type of titles that they're using. And you need to learn how to do that. You need to improve your thumbnails. You're an art channel. Your thumbnails have to be fire. Your thumbnails have to be very eye-catching. Right? You're an art channel. You got to bring it with your thumbnails. So that's what I've got for you. You have to have amazing-looking thumbnails as an art channel. That Animator asks the next question. Hello, my views are growing on average. However, my subs have stopped. How can I potentially get more people to subscribe? I know we've talked about this a lot, and this isn't the answer that you want to hear. Hold on. You've been uploading for 2 months. Okay, you've been uploading for 2 months. You have a handful of videos up, so you're actually putting in the work. I applaud that. So here's what I want you to do. Don't focus on your subscribers right now. You have 7 subscribers. You've been uploading for 2 months. I want you to focus everything you have on trying to edit your videos in a way that keep people watching. Look at your audience retention report, right? You have audience retention report. You can see it inside the YouTube Studio app, YT Studio app. You can see it on your desktop computer. Go into YT Studio. It's going to show you a graph, and it's going to give you a percentage. Right now, even if you have 20 views on your video, learn how to edit that to where people watch that longer, right? Because if they're leaving right away, that's killing the video right out of the gate. So that's what I want you to do. Focus on that. I want you to focus on making your thumbnails look even better. They look pretty good. I want you to focus on making them even better. And then I want you to, you're doing all sorts of drawings on here, but this is going to be hard to get noticed the way you're making titles. What I want you to do is keep doing what you're doing, but start peppering in different types of content where maybe you're teaching people how to draw in your particular style, and then write out a title in a manner like how to draw like XYZ, or use some sort of a trend that's happening. Let's say a new Marvel character is coming out, a new Marvel movie that's coming out. Maybe draw like, how to draw Wolverine, or Wolverine speed drawing. And then, do like a high speed drawing of Wolverine. Just start to pepper those in. You don't have to do a whole channel like that, but pepper those in, because those are opportunities to bring people to your channel to see what you're really doing. It's still drawing, it's still art, but you're going to have to, you're You're going to have to fish with some different bait in order to get people over to your channel. So that's what I got for that. Let me see what I'm missing here in the chats. Thank you, Dr. Stin. I'm YouTubing for 1.5 years, but I still have 25 subs. Why? All right, I got to look you up, man. Sam's Artwork. Sam's Artwork. You have 27 subscribers. Hold on. I've been YouTubing for 1.5 years, but I have 25 subs. Why? I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to share. I'm going to pull you up on the screen here. This is why. Where did you go? And I'm going to take off the banner. Hold on here. I'm going to take this off so you can see it. This is why. Because you've, in 1.5 years, which isn't really true, you have this. This is all you've got. You've got this right here. Those are your videos. 5 months ago. So 5 months, 5 months, 4 months, 4 months, 3 months. You're not uploading. How do you expect to get any sort of momentum? How do you expect to get subscribers? How do you expect to get views? How do you expect for anybody to know what's going on with your channel or find out what your name is if you're not uploading? Upload consistently and know that it's going to take a while, right? Go upload 50 videos, upload 75 videos, upload 100 videos if you have to, and then come back and have this conversation. But you can't upload 5 videos over the past 5 months and then wonder why you're not growing, right? Because you're not uploading. You're not growing because you're not uploading. It's that simple. You have to upload. You absolutely have to. But I don't have time due to online classes. Look, here's the thing. There are students all over the world who are in the same position that you are. So you're going to have to make the time. You're going to have to make the decision here. If you're unable to, and I believe you, because school can take up a ton of time. There's people in the chat right now. Let's hear from people in the chat. How many of you have families? You have a family and you have a job. Maybe you have kids, but you're still finding time to YouTube. Let us know what your situation is right now. Right? Do you work? Do you have kids? Are you married? But you're still finding time. Now, if you're a student, I do understand that that can be incredibly time-consuming. First thing I want you to do is audit your time. You have to give a very hard, a perfect example is this. Look, I appreciate, Sam, I'm going to tell you this right now. I appreciate you watching this stream right now, and I appreciate you watching my videos, but right now, you could be making a video, right? I would much rather you be making a video right now than hanging out in this live stream. So what you need to do, first thing, you need to audit your time and find out where you are wasting your time, right? Are you watching Netflix? Are you watching YouTube videos? How many live streams are you hanging out in, right? How many of my videos do you watch? I mean, I appreciate you and thank you, but I would much rather you make your own videos. You're going to have to do a time audit. Look in the mirror and say, where am I wasting my time? And then, right, figure out, okay, well, I'm wasting my time here. I'm wasting my time there. I need to stop doing this and focus on my channel. Now, if you don't have the time, you're just like, hey, I'm not wasting my time. I just don't have the time. That's fine. When you're finished with school, YouTube will be here waiting for you. YouTube's not going anywhere, not anytime soon. So if you don't have the time, that's legit. But you can't have it both ways. You can't not upload and expect to grow. So if you don't have time and you audit your time and you still don't have time, then you can't expect to grow your YouTube channel. I mean, right? You can't have it both ways. You're going to have to either find the time or you're not going to find the time. If you don't find the time, you're not going to be able to grow your channel until you do have the time. Hold on, where'd this go? Look at all those busy people. Married, work full-time, have a child, and I upload twice a week. Whoa. Full-time, 2 adult daughters, daily online commitments. Yeah, Doug is pretty much the moderator for YouTube. Oh, man. The key to subscribers and likes is consistently making quality content, publish consistently, and interact with your subscribers. 3 kids, 52 hours a week, full-time, eBay part-time, 3 videos a week. Make a schedule. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, buddy? Kids, self-employed, 5 girlfriends, 2 wives, a partridge in a pear tree. Why am I broke? I'm going to guess, Tommy, you're broke. It's usually the pear trees. The pear trees will get you every single time, 78% of the time. The rest of the time, it's the partridge. Time poor, hit record. Talk for 10 minutes, upload, repeat. Yeah, there you go. Cat's Eye, hey, great question. Can you explain the applaud button that's showing up on people's videos? Okay, so not everybody has this yet, and you may or may not have seen the applaud feature on YouTube channels. What this is, channels that are monetized will eventually get what's called the applaud feature. And what that is, okay, so right now, anybody in the chat can give a super chat. Super chat, right? Super chat. They can give me $1 or $5 or whatever they want. They can give me a super chat. An applause button is a super chat for a video. Think of it as a tip. You watch a video. Let's say you watch, how to live stream with your Android. Ladies and gentlemen, we just created a new phone today. The Android. We have the Android. How to live stream with your Android. You watch that video, and at the bottom it says applause. You hit applause, and you can give the creator a tip, $1.99, $2.99, $5.99, whatever it's set at. It's just like a super chat. It's a tip. You're like, hey, that was a great video. I learned something. Thank you. Here's a $1.99 tip. So that's what that is. It's something that YouTube is rolling out. They're testing it, but it is getting rolled out, and you have to be monetized to have this feature. I want YouTube as a side career when I grow up. Okay, man, keep going. Keep going. Keep making content. You'll get there. Hold on here. Let's see. Going through the chat here. Pear trees. Look, man. Pear trees. Every single time, 78% of the time, they'll get you. Right? So this is a super sticker, super chat, right? The applause is the exact same thing, but you're not going to see anything up on the screen. It's just going to a note that goes to creator that says, hey, this person gave you a super chat. They appreciated your video. And Doug, this is for you. I'm going to start that over because I had the volume down. So you get 2. Ready?
Super chat.
Thank you, Doug. Much appreciated, buddy. All right. Oh, American English with this guy. Dropping a, right, super chat. Here's another one. Oh, it's that one.
Super chat.
Thank you, American English with this guy. Much appreciated. Applause is YouTube's answers to Twitch bits. Yeah, I think so too. The funny thing is about the applause. So my girlfriend is Chinese, so she's like got all the Chinese apps on her phone, the social media apps. They've had a feature like this for a very long time, even for bloggers. So it's not just video content. So it's video content and it's bloggers. So text content. People are reading the blog. Oh, I like this story. I can give them a tip. They've had this for quite some time. Oh, another super chat. Cat's Eye Beauty.
Super chat.
Thank you so much, Cat's Eye Beauty, for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. You guys are too kind. Get down and boogie. Hey, Lily Tree. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see, back to the questions here. 66, number 66 I've been through in this one. Space Cookie Gaming says, can deleting a video help or hurt a channel? Should I delete videos on my channel that are getting low views or do not have ranked tags from TubeBuddy, Teleadvice, or maintenance to the channel? I mean, it really depends, but you have to understand that when you delete videos, you're also losing watch time. You're losing views on your channel as a whole. I'm looking at your channel right now. You've been uploading for 3 years, but not real consistently. You don't have a lot of videos on your channel for 3 years. I mean, you've got a handful of things going on with your channel. It looks like you're still gaming. I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep going. You know, where you're at with your channel right now, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't look at the old videos and think that it's hurting your channel, because it's not. To just put your blinders on and keep focusing on that next video. I wouldn't worry about deleting anything. But if you do delete them, just know you're losing your watch time and you're losing the views that go with it. Costume Co. dropping 10 Canadian. What are we going to give you for 10 Canadian? 10 Canadian is going to give you what? 10 Canadian is going to give you, we're going to give you this one. Thank you, Heidi.
Super chat. Super chat.
Thank you so much, Heidi. Much appreciated. Hope you were doing well. Is it wintertime in Canada already? You guys freezing up there? Is it officially winter in Canada? Timer Bernard dropping the $4.99, $5 super chat. We're going to do this one. We're going to do, let's do this one. Timer Bernard,
Super chat.
thanks for the tips. Spraying Roundup on all them stinking pear trees as we speak. That's what I'm talking about, man. Those pear trees, you got to look out for them. Plus, look, it's getting close to Christmas. Starbucks they've got the Christmas cups already. You know, when Starbucks breaks out the Christmas cups, that the pear trees, you know, they're coming for money. They're coming for you, right? That's kind of like the signal. Starbucks, Christmas cups, pear trees, full force. Thanks, Tommy. Oh, man. Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to change this one. Next question. iWolfie A asks this question. What's the best screen recorder for you, Ben, for iOS? Great question. So iOS has a built-in screen recorder. It's okay. It's great, but you cannot change the frame rate. You can't change anything about it, right? So what I've been using is an app called Record It. And I'm going to put this up to the screen so you can see. There's a couple of apps called Record It. It's that one right there. It's called Record It. That has become my favorite screen recording app for iOS by far. You can change the frame rate. You can change the bit rate. You can change the resolution. It is a paid app. Totally worth it, though. If you're doing tons of screen recording, it is totally worth it to buy that app. The built-in screen recorder is okay, but it gets the job done. But you can't. There's no adjustments whatsoever. You get what you get. Pixelpia. What are we going to give Pixelpia here?
Super chat.
Thank you so much, Pixelpia. Little pineapple on pizza, and I'm just going to share this with you guys. So I had this yesterday. That is, are we going to focus on that, or what are we doing here? What are we going to, come on, let's go. Let's go, camera. There we go. That is me holding pizza, Domino's pizza with pineapple on it. So yeah. Look, there's two types of people in this world. There's people who put pineapple pizza, or there's people who put pineapple on their pizza, and then there's people who are wrong, and people with no taste, people who are savages living out in the woods. So I don't know what type of person I know what type of person Pixelpia is. But yeah, I'm putting pineapple on my pizza. All right. Can you do a giveaway? Yeah, we can do a giveaway. What do you want? How about some pizza with pineapple on it? I can do that right now. All right, next question. Upon Football. Can I use mobile as a webcam? Do I need a capture card? Great question. And I have some videos coming on this. Yes, you can use your mobile as a webcam. And I'm going to show you a couple of apps that you can do that with. One app you can do that with is called IV Cam. And I'm going to put this right up to the screen again. It's called IV Cam. Let's focus on that. It's this one right here, IV Cam. That's one. Let me focus on one. And you also have Ecamm Pro. Elgato just bought that. You also have OBS Cam. And I believe those are the main ones. There are some others, but those are the ones I have on my phone right now. So you can connect your phone either wirelessly or through a USB. So you can connect it to your port on your phone, go in USB. USB is going to be the more stable way to do it. If you do it wirelessly, you have to connect it to the same network that your computer's on, and you are going to get some lag. If you connect it USB, you're not going to get lag. You shouldn't get lag. I think I just missed a super chat. What did I miss here? All right, here we go.
Super chat.
People on the street behind me are probably looking up here like, look at this fool up here with no pants on dancing in front of a webcam. Look at this guy. And they're probably trying to figure out how to send super chats up here. So Carrie's down the rabbit hole. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I lost my mojo after some major YouTube bullying. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to start again, but I'm worried that it will come back. All right, let's talk about bullying. How many people have been bullied on YouTube? If you've been bullied, say yes. I want to see who's been bullied. And if you have, it's okay. I mean, if you don't want to say it, that's okay too. But a lot of people get bullied on YouTube. A lot of people get really hateful comments. Hurt people like to hurt people. And they scour the internet and they find people and they just say horrible things to people. They talk about their appearance. They talk about the way they speak. They talk about everything, anything negative they can find. And you can see this right here. Look at that. Yes, 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 right? Look at this. So many people in here have been bullied online. And it sucks. It really sucks. Here's what I want you to do. Inside of YouTube, and you're going to have to do this inside of YouTube Studio. I don't know if you're only doing this on a phone or if you're doing this on a computer. You need to do this on a computer or use the Chrome browser, put it in desktop mode, go to YouTube Studio, and you're going to have to pinch and zoom and find your way to the comment filter. And what I want you to do is every word that hurts you, put it in that comment filter. And then what's going to happen is it's going to put your comments into this area right here that I'm going to show you. Hold on one second here. Let this load up. Second. So when you go into comments, what's going to happen is you're going to see something like this on the phone. And you've got it on desktop too. Published, held for review, right? And anything that you have in that comment filter, and on the desktop, I think they have another one called like likely spam or something like that. YouTube is always changing stuff. Any word that you have in that comment filter is going to go in there. So I want you to put every word in there that hurts you. Any words like, you know what, I hate when people say this. And you can put phrases in there too. Like, I hate when people say this. And then add that in there. And then never, ever, ever look into the held for review or never look into spam, your spam filter, until you're ready to tackle it, right? Until you've built up some online confidence. Because look, people are hateful. People are mean. People will say things to try to break you down. But I will promise you this, and I promise to every single person in the chat right now, no one who is succeeding in life, no one who is succeeding on YouTube, no one who is happy in their life will tear down other people. It's just not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. So you have to understand that the people who are taking shots at you, who are being mean to you, who are saying hateful things to you, they themselves are in a miserable place. There's just no other way to say it. There's no other way to say it. Hurt people, okay? Put those comment filters in there. Never look at those folders, right, until you're ready to. Once you get some confidence, you know, once you start to have a little bit of success on YouTube, you will start to thicken your skin up a little bit, right? The longer you do it. I mean, look, I'm an older guy, right? I'm almost 50. I've got gray hair. I get eaten alive sometimes in my comments by kids, right? But it doesn't matter. I don't care. Zero F's given on my end. I just hide them from the channel, right? I hide them from the channel, and you can do that too. Let me show you how to do that. So you can do this in the YT Studio app. Hold on. You can do this in the YT Studio app, or you can do it inside of YouTube itself. So here's what you do. You go into the comment section, right? So here's a comment. Where's that? You see these three little, hold on. I'm kind of doing this backwards, so it's tough. Do you see on this side, these three little dots over here, right there on the tip of my finger? If you tap on those three little dots, this is what you got. Remove, report spam, or hide user from channel. If you hit hide user from channel, you never see that person again. They're gone. Poof, they're out of there. They don't know that they've been hidden from the channel. So they're going to keep coming. It's like old man yelling at the clouds, right? They don't know that you hid them. They're not notified, but you never see them again. So put your comment filters in, and anyone who says anything to you that's out of line, that you don't like, hide them from your channel. Poof, they're gone. Over time, you're going to eliminate these people. You're not going to see them anymore. You're going to thicken up your skin. You're going to get online confidence. You're going to build confidence in general, and you're not going to care what people think. So I want you to start making videos again. Do exactly what I just said. Start making videos again. Hide these people from your channel. Get rid of these people. Get rid of these toxic people, and just keep going. Don't let them rob you of the satisfaction and the joy that you get from making videos. Don't let them steal that from you. They're broken. They're broken. They're hurt. And now they're trying to hurt you, and they're succeeding because you stopped uploading. Don't let them do that. Block them, ban them, put the comment filters in, put your blinders on, toughen up a little bit, and start making videos again. All right. I think I got to come down. I think I missed a super chat. Hold on one second here. Somebody else left a super chat. Hold on. That one right there. Pineapple and pizza is life. I know I missed a super chat. There it is. Jay-Z helps.
Super chat.
All right, Jay-Z Helps, a Florida injury law firm, says, what's better, a video with 50% audience retention and 5-minute average view duration, or a video with 30% audience retention and 9-minute average view duration? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not that good with math. Let's see. 30% average view duration. I would probably say, I'm going to guess here and say the 30% with a 9-minute average view duration. That it's math on that one. You can probably figure out which one actually is going to do which. But the more important here, so you've got your 50% audience retention, you get your 30% audience retention, but your click-through rate is going to make a difference here too. So the metrics that YouTube is going to look at, they're going to look at your click-through rate, and they're going to look at your average view duration. Then they're going to compare that with other videos that are competing for the same topic, right? So you're an injury law firm. So let's just say you have a video titled, what to do if you're in a car accident, right? Say that's the name of your title. That, competition is going to be fierce from people just like you making videos about this. So they're looking at your click-through rate. They're looking at your average view duration. They're looking at, the engagement that's happening on your video. And they're going to rank those videos based on those metrics. So the more people are clicking, the longer people are watching, the better chance, well, it's not the better chance, the more they're going to rank your actual video. But the key here to all of that is if you can get them to watch even another piece of content. That's where you really win on that one. Right? So let's say you've got what to do if you're in a car accident, right? And then use your card, use your end screen, use your pinned comment, use descriptions or a link in your description, link out to another video. Like, I don't know what would be an additional video to what to do if you're in a car accident. but you would know what that other video is. You know, should you, oh yeah, how about this? What to do if you're in a car accident? And then so you have another video is how to choose the right attorney for your car accident, right? Then link out that one video, put it in your card, put it in your end screen, put it in your pinned comment, because once they get to that video, if you can get them to watch another piece of content. Now, let's say you have 50% audience retention and you start to see that drop off happening, right? If you can look at your audience retention and see a drop off, like a noticeable dip, move that card right before that dip, right? So if you can catch people right before they're leaving that video, then that's going to increase the chance that they go watch another video, right? Get them to watch another piece of content. So that's going to be the real win there. Math. Math. Okay, Doug says I missed a super chat earlier. Okay, hold on, Doug. I'm going back through the questions here. I'm scrolling through. Hold on, guys. And by the way, 50% audience retention. It's easy to get caught up in. Obviously, you want people to watch your videos as long as possible. But just for reference, some of my best performing videos have terrible audience retention. I just want to put this out there for everybody, because I see people a lot saying, you know, oh, my audience retention is terrible. You know, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to grow my channel because my audience retention is really bad. And that could be true. But, you know, I have videos on my channel that, you know, maybe 22% audience retention on that. It's terrible. All right. You look at it and you're just embarrassed. You're like, wow, I really screwed this video up. But the thumbnail has a really high CTR. And what's happened on some of those videos is even though that my audience retention is low, I completely dominate for that search term, because even though it's a low audience retention, my click-through rate is really high, and I'm still outperforming other videos competing for the same niche or for the same title. And this is key. And inside YouTube Studio, you can look at your videos and you can sort by, you can look at your audience retention. You can also look at relative audience retention, where they compare your video with other videos that are similar to the same topic. So you can see how your video is doing. So if you're like, oh, wow, this audience retention sucks, it might actually be pretty good for that particular topic. So that's something you have to watch too. All right, I think I missed some super chats here. Hold on. I'm scrolling. And I know, look, that was a really long answer for the bullying thing. But, you know, bullies make me mad. Bullies make me really upset, especially when they stop people from doing things that they want to do. Super chat time. Oops.
Super chat.
Hydration time. I hit that twice. Thank you so much, Justin Evans, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Scrolling down, see what I missed. Doug, you said I missed a super chat. Oh, Dr. Sten, thank you. To filter comments on a PC, settings, community, blocked words, add word there. Dr. Sten, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. So everything that I was just talking about the comment filter, this is how you get to it on your PC. Thank you. I'm going to leave that up for a while until I get down to the other super chat. Hold on here. I'm missing. I think I missed another super chat. One second. I'm way behind on the chat. Okay. Here's one. Nathan said it. Hey, man, how's it going? We're going to do
Super chat.
Does using chapters, timestamps hurt your view duration and retention? That is a great question. So here's what you got to think about. YouTube is putting a ton of weight right now on what they keep saying, viewer satisfaction. If you watch YouTube's Creator Insider channel, they keep saying this over and over, viewer satisfaction, viewer satisfaction. They're starting to put polls, right? How many people have watched a video, and an hour later or a day later or half a day later, you get a little pop-up from YouTube that says, how did you enjoy this video? Like, and you can rate it with stars and that sort of thing. And sometimes they're even more in-depth polls. Viewer satisfaction, right? YouTube wants to make sure that viewers are satisfied while watching videos. And one great way to do that is to let viewers skip to what they want in the videos. That's why they gave us this feature in the first place. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or not. If you don't, you should. And do I have my Twitter thing on here? Yeah. If you don't follow me on Twitter, D Nimmin right there at D Nimmin. Follow me on Twitter because I'm always talking about, new releases on YouTube, new features. I'm retweeting things for new features and all of that. But in addition to chapters, they're rolling this out to some people now. So you've got the chapters, but then on the side of the video, they're now breaking those features down and showing people thumbnails. So you have the features where you can skip along where you hit the timestamps, but some people are actually seeing different thumbnails where YouTube is taking a freeze frame screen grabs out of different parts of those videos where you make those chapters. So if you say, okay, here's a 1 minute mark, here's a 1 minute, 30-second mark, they're taking a screen grab of your video, building up a playlist looking section along the end so people can see that thumbnail and actually click on that thumbnail. So YouTube is giving us those features. Anytime YouTube gives us a feature, you need to use that feature. So I think, look, you're giving the audience what they want. Like I get this all the time on my channel. My video could be like 3 minutes long and I'll get, 50 comments, people saying like, hey, it's a 3-minute long video. It could have been done in 2 minutes. Okay. So maybe I need to go back to those videos and add chapters in there so people can just skip to right to what they want. YouTube gave us this feature, so I don't believe that YouTube is going to penalize us for using it. That's my input on that. So it's a feature they gave us. Use it. Viewer satisfaction, right? As a viewer, I appreciate them. I don't care so much if it's a 1 minute or 2 minute video, but if it's like a 10-minute video, 7-minute video, and you've got timestamps in there and chapters, and I can get to exactly what I want, oh man, there's a good chance I'm coming back again to watch those videos. One of the people who did this early on was Podcastage. He's been doing this for a very long time, putting down those marks in his description. And he always tells people at the beginning of the video, timestamps in the description. And now all of his videos are set up for chapters, and he's absolutely crushing on that. So viewer satisfaction. Viewer satisfaction for the win. Alan Osborne, how you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Audience retention can be overrated. Remember, some folks will watch 1 second and bounce. Yeah, that's the thing, like back to audience retention again. Some of my best performing videos have terrible audience retention. But on the flip side, to sum up YouTube in a nutshell, you got to win the click. You have to get people to click a thumbnail, and you need to get them to watch as long as possible, right? Now, getting them to watch longer naturally is going to put you in a better position. But sometimes if you outperform the other people competing for the same title, their audience retention sucks too. So there's that. 22% audience retention on a 30 million view could still be okay too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, naturally, get people to watch as long as you can. That's the goal. Get them to click, get them to watch as long as they can, and then if you can, get them to watch another piece of content, right? And when you're getting people to watch a second piece of content, you're training them, and those are positive signals going to YouTube. It says, okay, this person watched one video, then they watched another video. They might have even watched another video. Those are all signals to YouTube that says this person loves this content. So the next time they open up their phone, they're opening up YouTube, there's a good chance that your videos are sitting on their homepage, right? Because all those signals told YouTube they like your content. So then naturally, they're going to give them more of your content because you like to watch it. Is Roger Wakefield in here? Look at this guy. All right, I got to pull Roger up. It's time. Hold on here. Roger Wakefield. I just love this. Goodness gracious. Look at you, Roger. I'm going to share my screen here. Hold on. Hold on here. Howdy from, all right. So I'm going to pull off I'm going to shut that down. Then I'm going to come in. I just want you to look at this. And I'm amazed and inspired by this guy right here. And you guys should be too. Look at this. There we go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 207,000 subscribers, all about plumbing. Roger Wakefield is a plumber. Well, first of all, Roger Wakefield is just one of the most amazing human beings, the kindest gentleman you're ever going to meet. But he's a plumber on YouTube. 207,000 subscribers. Roger, kindly tell everybody how many subscribers you had 2 years ago when we met. So we talked about Dr. Sten going from 3,000 subscribers to 600,000 subscribers in the course of 2 years. Oh, you guys hear the sirens outside? Right? So when I met Roger, I don't know if he's still in here or not. When I met Roger 2 years ago at Vid Summit, Roger, correct me if I'm wrong, 100 and something subscribers 2 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. 100 subscribers. Now, right, Roger wasn't afraid to test things. He was not afraid to try different things on his channel, and it worked out, right? He tested some different things, and it worked out, and now he is absolutely just reaping the benefits of that. So within 2 years, he went from 100 something, not 100,000, like 100, like 3 digits, right? To over 200,000 subscribers. There you go, right there. When I met you at Vid Summit, he had 117 subscribers. Now he has over 200,000 subscribers. 2 years, right? Roger has showed, just like Dr. Stan, these two guys both, they showed up, they put in the work relentlessly. And both of these guys are just two of the most awesome dudes you're ever going to meet in your life. And I hope you have, the privilege of meeting both of these guys. They're amazing. But yeah, that goes to show you, you have to keep putting in the work. You have to keep going. You have to keep testing stuff. You have to keep, man, this takes a while. This takes a while. And I got to say, I'm just so proud of you and Dr. Stin both. I mean, you guys are absolutely crushing it. And both of you guys, I know Roger's going to be the first one, we know, plumber on YouTube with 1 million subscribers. And Dr. Stin, you're just around the corner from 1 million subscribers too. It's so awesome. So awesome. Wow, incredible. Yeah, that's right. A plumber. Like, yes, you never know, right? Remember how early on I was talking about, for those of you who are struggling to find your niche, trying to figure out your groove on YouTube, trying to figure out what it is that you should be doing on YouTube. You know, Roger's a great example of that. Like, he's passionate about what it is that he does. And I guarantee you, you could call up Roger tomorrow and say, Roger, I need you to give a presentation at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it needs to be 2 hours long. And I guarantee you, Roger could show up with no preparation whatsoever, and he could crush that presentation because he loves what he does. He's knowledgeable. He breathes and sleeps it, and he knows what he's talking about, and he could just go up there and just talk about it with no preparation, right? He's doing the right things. Man, I'm so proud of you, man. Simply Inspired, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. All right, next question. I'm going to take another question out of the form here. We got sidetracked. Kratros FNS asks the question, what's the best app to edit thumbnails? Best app to edit thumbnails, depending on your skill level. If you're just getting started on YouTube and you don't know how to edit thumbnails yet, you can use something like Snapseed. I have a video on go on my videos tab, go down, find my Snapseed video. I show you a very basic way to make YouTube thumbnails. It's super easy to get started. If you're more advanced, if you have an Android, check out Pixel. If you're on an Android or an iPhone, you can check out PixArt. You can also check out Canva. You can also check out Placeit.net. A couple different places to make YouTube thumbnails. Justin Evans, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Get a little $4.99 funk in here. Have a good one, Doug. Love your channel and your bros, of course. I want to start recording my 6-year-old gaming on my PC. What's the easiest way that you would suggest? I'm going to record my 6-year-old. Okay, you want to record your 6-year-old child gaming PC, or your gaming PC is 6-year-old? Hold on. Recording my 6-year-old gaming PC. Clarify that for me. I'm going to keep an eye out for your response right here. In terms of the easiest way, what would you suggest? It doesn't matter. Let's just take the 6-year-old PC or 6-year-old gamer out of the mix. Easiest way to do it would be follow the gaming channels that are succeeding. Sweeney Dunstan, if he's in here, this guy right here. Here's what you do. Go look at Sweeney Dunstan channels. He's crushing it over there. He's having a really good time. Follow channels that are doing well. Look at them and say, okay, what's their strategy? How are they doing this? How are they choosing the right content to make? Focus on a game. Focus on a game. Here's the thing about gamers. I say this every single live stream, and I know you guys are probably getting sick of me saying it. If you want to succeed as a gaming channel, you're going to have to do one of the following. You're going to have to be a great gamer, or you're going to have to be very entertaining or charismatic or inspirational, or you're going to have to bring something new to the table, a persona or something like that, or you need to teach people how to play the game. Like, you're going to have to do one of those things as a gamer if you want to succeed on the platform. Thank you, D. Niman. You're welcome, Roger Wakefield. So yeah, Justin, I'm keeping an eye out for your reply there. Recording my 6-year-old gaming on my PC. Is it a 6-year-old kid or is it a 6-year-old gaming PC? I need some clarity on that. Mods, if you can help me keep an eye out for Justin's reply here. The chat gets moving. Oh, your son. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing to keep in mind about putting kids on video. If you're putting your 6-year-old son on a computer to game, that's fine. But if you're actually putting his face on there too, you have to be very careful. So if your target audience is other children, right? Okay, I'm going to use my 6-year-old son. He's going to be a gamer. We're going to try to appeal to other children. YouTube is going to fly. You have to mark your videos as a child's channel at that point. They're going to cut off your, it's going to be tough. You're going to lose a ton of features that way. However, if your channel is not targeting children, if you are targeting a general audience, some children are going to watch this, some adults are going to watch this, but my child is going to be the star, then you don't have to mark your videos for children because it's a general audience. But if you think that you're going to target other young children, you have to mark them as children. And he's 6 years old. So, I mean, you got to be realistic on this. A 6-year-old playing a game at this stage, I would just say have fun, right? I wouldn't worry too much about anything else right now other than just having fun with your son. He might not like it, right? He might love it. He might not like it. People, you know, he might explode out of the gate. Just have fun with him. Have fun with him. Do the best you can with the thumbnails. I wouldn't push him too hard. He's a kid, right? So I would just focus on having fun, and hopefully that fun that you have with them on camera, hopefully that's going to be part of the attraction to the people watching your content. All right. One Mighty R, I just got monetized. Congratulations, man. Way to go. Way to go. All right, scrolling through the chat here. All right, next question. Must be Shushni, who says, what is the best free app I can use to make beats for music videos? You're on an Android phone. That's probably a question for Pete Johns if he's still in here. Pete Johns, I know you're an iOS channel, but maybe you know the best free app for Android users to make beats. If you're an iOS user, I think the best option would be GarageBand. For iOS, I'm actually not sure. Next question. Matt Hayes. How you doing, Matt Hayes? I haven't caught you live in so long. How are you? I'm doing great, man. Hope you're doing well, too. The world has been crazy lately. This has been... we are going to look back on this year sometime in the future and go, what happened that year? I mean, some amazing things have happened this year. Some crazy things have happened this year. Whew, yeah, man, I hope you're doing well, too. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's holding. Are you guys holding it? You guys are doing all right? Everybody doing all right? Roger, you out of here? Have a good one, Roger. Up in 6 hours to work out before video. Working out. You getting in shape, Roger? All right, man. Love you too, brother. Stay safe in Texas, man. It's looking crazy out there. So, Matt, yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Matt? And how everybody in the chat, how are you guys doing? How are you holding up? These are crazy times, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy times. It can get you down if you let it. All right, Matt says, I recently had a huge collab, biggest personality in my niche in the world, man. Way to go. The video flopped. Sorry to hear that. I did keyword research, got 100 rated on TubeBuddy. Thumbnail A/B testing in the weeks led up to it. SEO, 100 out of 100. I optimized my channel for new viewers. I thought I did everything right. Have you ever seen any general mistakes people make in these situations? Matt, great question. I'm glad you asked it. And the answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. I can't tell you how many times I have made a video where everything points to success. Everything. TubeBuddy score, perfect. Morning Fame score, perfect. VidIQ score, perfect. I used the same style of a thumbnail that had an over 20% click-through rate on a lot of views, right? Like, okay, this thumbnail style just dominates. I use that thumbnail style. Everything says this video should crush. And guess what happens? I screw it up in the video, right? The problem's you. The problem's me, right? We screwed it up. It could be as simple as the opening hook. Somebody hits play. You've got seconds. You've got seconds to get their attention, right? And to hold their attention. You could blow it with your hook. You could blow it with your intro. You could blow it 30 seconds in. You can say one wrong thing and make people click off. It happens. And sometimes it doesn't even get that far. Sometimes you do everything right. Everything's on point, and for reasons, it just doesn't happen. So the answer is yes, it happens to all of us. Every single successful channel on the platform at one time or another, they've put out a video or multiple videos to where you think you're going to knock it out of the park, and it just doesn't happen. That being said, that does not mean that tomorrow or 2 months from now or 6 months from now or a year from now, YouTube is not going to pick that up in search, right? You might end up getting search traffic, and 6 months from now, they could have 1 million views on it. You never know, right? YouTube is weird like that. You never, ever, ever know. Comments here. Hey, Pete Johns is still in here. Yeah, so I don't know if you're able to answer that question about the Android, a free app for Android users for making beats. All right, and here's another one, Leron. Boy, it's like I've got the all-star crew coming to the chat tonight. We've had Brian G. Johnson. Man, we've got Dr. Stan and Roger Wakefield. My goodness. And now we got Leron. So Leron's another one. Man, I got to see if I can show this. I got to see if I can find this. Give me 1 second, guys. Leron made a tweet earlier today that was just amazing. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm scrolling. Here it is. I got to see if I can actually share this and get it to show correctly on the screen. So this gentleman right here, Leron. Leron, man, I haven't seen your I haven't seen any of the Vid Summit talks yet. Looking forward to catching that. Let me see if I can share this. Hold on. This is just amazing. And remember how we were talking earlier about you never really know when your channel is going to get that lift. You never know when you're going to have your next video change the trajectory of your channel. Like you never know. That could be your next video. It could be 20 videos from now. It could be 10 years from now. You never really know when that's going to happen. But I want you to look at this. Let me see if I can pull this up correctly. Yeah, look at this. So, and Leron, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was your breakout video. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So he was, he was in the trenches like the rest of us, slugging it out, and then he had a breakout video, and look at it now, 5.4 million views over the course of a year. 5.4 million views, right? But now, look at this, 1.5 million views, 1.4 million views, 1.1 million views, 1 million views. Like Leron's crushing it now. But it all started with this one video. And the key is that Leron understands how to connect his videos. He understands how to prepare his channel, how to optimize his channel to be prepared for that, breakout video. And now he's just knocking them out of the park, one after the other, after the other. That's just amazing. Okay, that is correct. Yeah, so that was his breakout video. Leron, so before you came in, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, we were talking about, YouTube takes a while. It just takes time, and you never know where that moment is going to happen. Your next video, your 20th video, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you never know when it's going to happen. But if you keep going, we know that if you keep going, and we know that the more you upload, the more opportunity that you do have. We missed you at Vid Summit. Yeah, so the whole thing with Vid Summit, I was scheduled to speak at Vid Summit. I know a lot of people I was getting messages on that. Like, V, I saw you were scheduled to speak. And we're going to come back to that 1 second. Roger Wakefield, brother, man, dropping the $100 super chat. Thank you for all your help. You're amazing. Roger, listen, I just want to say you are an absolute inspiration to so many people, man. It has been an absolute, it's been amazing to watch your journey, man. Just, you inspire so many people. Thank you, Roger. And for $100, you get some $100 super fun.
Super chat.
Thank you, Roger Wakefield. Much appreciated, brother. Have a good night. Oh, man. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Yeah, so the whole thing, Leron. Gulp. Yeah, James, that's right. All we need is Daniel Battelle. But if you say his name 3 times, he appears like Beetlejuice. Chicky Pie's in here too. What? Whoa. Where's Chicky Pie? Hey, Ross Johns, how you doing? I didn't see Chicky Pie in here. I missed you coming in. Hold on here. Chicky Pie, wherever you are in here, I'm guessing it's Jay. How you doing, Jay? I don't want to say the name. I don't know how that is all working out. So, Leroy, so here's the thing. I was scheduled to speak at Vid Summit. I had my thing put together. And scheduling things, it was dropped on me at the last moment that I needed a Vid Summit printout for the back. I couldn't pull that together in 3 days. So I got pulled from the schedule, unfortunately. Everybody had that Vid Summit backdrop. I didn't get enough time, notification that I had to do that. So it didn't work out. So I'm looking forward to catching all your guys' talks on the replay, and I'm looking forward to doing it in person whenever that's going to happen. Where's Chicky Pie? I'm looking. Chicky Pie. I'm scrolling. Light Motion still in the house. How you doing, man? Oh, there it is. Oh, Chicky Pie. One of these days, I'm going to get back to Thailand. So Chicky Pie is one of the top YouTube channels in Thailand. Just amazing YouTube channel. And I can't wait to get back in Thailand. And I can't, it's so weird. So those of you who don't know, I know most of you know this situation right now. I live in Thailand with my brother, Nick. Because of COVID, I was in Mexico with my girlfriend when COVID hit. Thailand closed the borders. Airlines quit traveling. It's really difficult to get into Asia. And we've been in Mexico since March, my girlfriend and I. We're kind of stuck down here. And we're going to be down here for quite some time. And it's getting a bit, it's getting trying to be this, we have a home, we have a life in another country, and we're stuck in a different country. So that's, it's been trying. But yeah, Chicky Pie, we miss you too. Hopefully in the future, we'll be able to get together and laugh about 2020, the good and the bad and the ugly. Hope you were doing well. Yes, in person next year. Miss you, bro. Yeah, man. Looking forward to it. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was really looking forward to the Vid Summit thing, but I get it. They're doing like the Vid Summit worldwide, which is really great. They had the backdrop, the Vid Summit, all of that thing. And I was on my Airbnb, couldn't pull that off with enough time in Mexico. I couldn't find somebody to get that printed out in 3 days. So, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it in person. Daniel Battelle. Yep, he might just pop up. All right, so I'm going to answer another question here. Scrolling up. The question is from Pixelpia. Hey, lately I've seen a lot of threads on social media asking about bigger channels in your niche to shout you out as a way of gaining subs and views. Have even seen people suggest you pay them for this. What are your thoughts about this? I don't like the idea. Okay, so here's the thing about shout outs. Okay, so if someone gives you a shout out, so Pia, I know you are doing social media right now, so you're teaching people in your age range how to get on social media. Okay, if you got a shout out from a large channel that had nothing to do with your type of content, what's going to happen is you are going to get some people to come over. They're going to subscribe to your channel. They're going to watch your, maybe they'll watch a couple of your videos, but they're not really going to be into what it is you're doing in your channel, right? However, if you got a shout out from somebody who's doing similar content to yours, there's a good chance that they're going to stick around, right? For example, let me just try to pick somebody in here. Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. Okay, Doug Houston. I think I used this example last time. So Doug Houston and I, we have similar types of content when it comes to mobile tutorials. Like he has videos on Streamlabs. He has videos on Prism Live Studio. He has videos on StreamYard. So we have a crossover audience. So it makes sense. It makes sense for Doug and I we could shout each other out. I'd send people over to Doug. Matter of fact, I did that earlier in the chat. I said, if you're looking for the Streamlabs mobile app, I don't have an updated version on my channel. Go check out Doug, right? It makes sense for me to send people over to Doug because we share a similar audience. There's a good chance that when I send them over there, they're going to stay. And likewise, right? On the flip side of that, let me find somebody else. And by the way, I'm just randomly picking somebody. I'm not picking on you, but let's say Costume Co. Right? Fantastic channel, talks about all of the costumes that are worn in movies, right, in Hollywood. Fantastic channel for that. And by the way, Heidi and I actually did an amazing live stream. It was just a highlight of my year. But you know, like if people are coming to my channel and I just wanted to give a random shout out to Heidi at Costume Co. Well, people are coming to my channel. They're like mobile content creators. They're learning how to live stream with their phone. They're mobile gamers. They're mobile YouTubers. If I send them over to Heidi and they get over there because I gave her a shout out, hey guys, go check out Heidi. There might be a couple of, you know, there might be a handful of people who are into what she's doing, but generally speaking, our audience doesn't match. So that's not a good fit. So to answer your question, if the shout out is coming from a channel where you share an audience, I don't think paying for it's a good idea. But if they do give you a shout out and you have a shared audience, then you can absolutely use that to your benefit. And it works both ways. If it's not a shared audience, then you're probably not going to get very far from it. 100%. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. If you earn it by providing value, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. It could even hurt. Oh, yeah, Dr. Sin, yeah, I'm glad you said that. So in addition to me sending people over to Costume Co's channel that might not be interested, let's just say theoretically, I said, hey, everybody go check out Heidi's channel, right? Costume Co, she's got a great channel. And I send a bunch of mobile creators over there and they just want to be nice because I send them over there and like, hey, we're gonna click on her videos and just give her some views. And they start clicking on her videos, but they're not gonna watch the video because they're actually not interested. Well, that's killing her watch time. That's killing her audience retention, right? Her average view duration of the video because they're not actually interested, so they're not actually watching the video. They're giving her the click, and then they're bouncing. Those are negative signals. Like, wow, all these people are coming to this channel. They're clicking on the videos. They're not actually watching the videos. They're just clicking and leaving. Negative signal to YouTube. People don't like this video, and then that actually can hurt her channel. There's a couple of different ways it can hurt the channel, but don't do it. Don't do it unless it's a shared audience. Love you too, Heidi. Hope you were doing well. That was truly what 2020 has been a crazy year. And I got to say, of the year, of all the highlights out of 2020, that's got to be sitting at the top. Wow. Just amazing. That was so long ago. That seems like it was like 5 years ago. Leron says, what mic you're using? It sounds awesome. Believe it or not, by the way, thank you. I know you've got great ears for this. This is a old tried and true Shure SM58. Just the old standard, you know, microphone singer type microphone. Because I got stuck in Mexico, I wasn't planning, you know, on getting stuck down here. I didn't have stuff to live stream. I didn't have much, but I wanted my audio to sound better. I could not get a pod mic. I could not get the Shure SM7B. I couldn't get a Procaster. I couldn't get anything that I wanted, but I could, because everything was back ordered back then. But I could get the SM7B or the Shure SM58, it was like $90. What I'm doing is I could get the Rode Procaster, the Rode Rodecaster, the mixer, and I'm running this through that. It sounds great. It's a $90 microphone. I think it sounds great, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. I know you've got great ears. I mean, you got good. Your ears look good, but I know you can't. You know what I'm saying. Your ears are pretty, is what I'm trying to say. Shure SM58 for the win. Dynamic mics can be great for live streaming. Yeah, you know, I got this on a whim. I was like, you know what? I can't get what I want. And I watched a couple of videos. There's a great channel. Let me show you guys this channel here. I have to show you this. And he's changed the name. Tom Buck is his name. And he changed the name. But if you guys want an amazing, amazing, amazing channel, this guy, and I'm calling it right now, this dude is going to be huge. It's just a matter of time. He just needs that breakout video or a couple of them. This dude right here, Tom Buck. This guy, like if you're into, like he's not into mobile stuff, but if you're into desktop live streaming, you're into microphones, better audio, better cameras, go subscribe to Tom Buck. Again, not mobile. So those of you who are mobile creators, you don't run over there. But those of you who are doing things on a computer and a PC, you need to subscribe to this channel if you're into live streaming. Leveling Up Your Audio and Video. Amazing, amazing channel. It's just a matter of time before he blows up. So I watched one of his videos where he compares the SM58 with the pod mic and I believe the SM7B. And you couldn't tell the difference, really. I mean, if you have like really fine-tuned ears, you can tell. But just, man, $90. So what are you going to do? Walters, man, guys, the rock stars keep coming in today. Mark, I am in Querétaro, Mexico. You've probably been here. Querétaro. Hope you're doing well, man. Self-publishing with Dale. Come on, guys. Like it's a family is all here, man. I love it. Nice to see you, Dale. Hope you're doing well, man. SM58, boom. Definitely look at the MV7 if you're in the market. The MV7, correct me if I'm wrong, is the new Shure mic that can go in USB or XLR. I believe I saw a tweet from you. I think you have a review on this, but I'm not in the market for a microphone, so I haven't checked it out. All right. Zach Talks Tech. Man, you guys, come on. This dude starts to stream before and is still going after mine. Zach, I hope your stream was well, my man. Hope you're doing well. There it is, Tom Buck's channel. The SM7B is awesome. I've had a handful of mics. It's the best so far. Yeah, it's a solid mic, man. All right, next question. I'm going to answer a couple more of these. Man, I just love that you guys are showing up today. This one comes from Pete Johns, who says, do you think a second channel is a good idea for clips from your live shows or just keep them on the same channel? You know what, man? I think, so those of you know my brother Nick, he recently started a clips channel, and let me pull him up. Nick Nimmin Clips. I think it is a great idea. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. And YouTube is freezing on me. All right. Hold on one second here. Chrome tab, Nick Nimmin Clips. So Nick started this channel, Nick Nimmin Clips. He's right around 4,000. But what he's doing is he's taking questions from his live stream, very targeted questions, and he turned an entire clip channel into it. But you know him, he will talk and he will talk and he will talk and talk. So while most people would say a clips channel, but look, a 9-minute video, a 5-minute video, that's Nick for you, right? So he's actually able to get some long videos out of this. And it's doing well. I mean, this one is 2 weeks ago and it's got 8,000 views on it. So it was doing well. I think in your situation for your live streams, especially if you're doing long live streams, Q&A and that sort of thing, I think it's absolutely good if you can do it. I know one thing that Nick is doing, he'll do like a slight edit with it. He puts different graphics up on the screen. So it's not actually, it's duplicate content, but it's edited in a way to where it's not completely duplicate content. So he's, a little bit of a different edit, different graphics on the screen, so on and so forth. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. Test it and see how it works for you. Let's go back to here. Question comes from Matros, Kiddo, and Wrestling. I recently had a subscriber of mine get upset on my live stream. He donated $1,000 throughout the year through Super Chat. He now wants his money back. Am I liable to pay him back? Nope. What should I do? Nothing, right? So if somebody gets mad at you because, look, it's your channel. People come, people go. People can give you super chats. People can leave comments. They can give you thumbs up, thumbs down. You can't come back and say, hey, I'm mad at you now. I want my money back. Like that doesn't work. I would just ignore him. I would probably even go a step, and I would actually, if he's causing a problem and he's freaking out and he's causing you stress, I would just hide him from the channel. If he has a problem and if he wants to try to get his money back, he can go to YouTube. Right? Go to YouTube and he can deal with them there. But if he's causing problems for you and he's causing stress and he's taken away from, look, if somebody starts acting up in the chat right now, they're gone. I don't want to pollute the chat with a negative person, with a toxic, toxic person. I don't care how much money they've spent. If you're toxic and you're in the chat, one of the moderators or myself will show you to the door. Right? There's no amount of money in the world to put up with a toxic person. It's just not worth it. So I would hide him from the channel, or maybe give him a warning. Say, look, you're not getting your money back. And if you act up in chat, I'm going to hide you from the channel. I'm going to get rid of you from the channel. And then if he does, get rid of him. Yeah. Hide the bugger. Now that's cheeky. Yeah, I mean, it's, it's your house, it's your yard, it's your lawn. If you want people to get off your lawn, take them off your lawn. I mean, you don't get your money back because they get mad. Doug says YouTube states that super chats are non-refundable. I did not know that. Thank you, Doug. There you go. So you could tell him that. You could say, hey, YouTube says that super chats are non-refundable. And actually, you could probably Google that about super chats. You could probably find the part where they say the super chats are non-refundable and then just show him that and then just be done with it. Thanks for help. Yep. Appreciate that a lot. Yep. Happy to help, man. Next question. What a sour person, though, right? I gave you $1,000 over the course of the year. I want my money back. Nah, doesn't work that way. Gamerboy Erib says, number one, I got hacked. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. I got hacked. Can you give me some ideas as a hacked YouTuber? Number two, can I do a live every day and upload every 2 days? I haven't started yet. Okay, let's talk about you getting hacked first and foremost. If you got hacked, reach out to reach out to YouTube on Twitter at Team YouTube, right? The little @ symbol, Team YouTube. Tell them you got hacked. Ask them what you need to do. Stay on top of them. Sometimes they can send you a reply that's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried restarting your computer? No, I've been hacked. All right, let them know you've been hacked. Stay on top of them, and then we'll walk you through the process. In terms, can you do live every day and then upload every 2 days? You're going to have to test it and see how it works out for you. How is your audience going to respond to that? They might respond better to your videos. They might respond better to your live streams. It's something you're just going to have to test out for yourself. And I'm very sorry to hear that you got hacked. And I'm going to take this opportunity to let everyone know who might be new to the platform, or even if you're not new to the platform, don't open things in your email, right? If you get emails from people, hey, click this link and do that, or we would love to sponsor your video. We'll give you $500. We'll give you $1,000. All you need to do is install our VPN or download this app from this email. What's going to happen is you're going to click on that and your channel is going to get hacked. Don't open anything from your email. So even if you get a copyright claim or a copyright strike, or YouTube says you gotta change your password, go into YouTube Studio from a browser. You'll have any notification in there if you do have a copyright claim or a copyright strike, because people are sending out fake claims and fake strikes. You click on the link, congratulations, you're gonna hack your channel. Don't click on anything, ever. Ever, 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 ever. Pete John says, folks get entitled when they donate sometimes. Yeah, they do. Normal people don't donate to something in return. They donate to support the work being done. Preach. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. That's why that's why I enjoy your streams. No negativity, just support and encouragement. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that. Paul Peck Drywall in the house, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Paul? That's what I love, man. I love Roger Wakefield, the plumber. Then you got Paul Peck hanging drywall. And Paul's got over 100,000. You guys are just crushing it, man. I love it, man. Leron says, I have an article I wrote about securing your Google account. If anyone wants it, I can post it here. Hey, Leron, please post it. Yeah, Leron, you should be a moderator. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you are. You're a moderator. Feel free to share that, Leron. That would actually be great. That would be great. Next question. And by the way, so Leron is going to drop this article in the chat. And if those of you who are out there who are not really sure about, well, how do I know if I'm clicking on the right thing or not? It's perfectly fine to click on what Leron is going to drop into the chat. He is a trusted source, a stand-up chap, if you will. And one heck of a YouTuber. Next question comes from Cubing for Fun. I have a YouTube channel about solving Rubik's Cubes, and I don't know if there are enough people on my niche to get enough views. Oh, absolutely. There are. Here's what I want you to do. I guarantee you there's a huge channel out there with somebody doing Rubik's, somebody who's teaching people, or just speed cubing, or whatever they're doing with Rubik's Cube. Find them, track them down, study them, become part of their community. Don't ever spam your channel in their community, but just go into the comments. Maybe they've got a Facebook group. Maybe they've got a Discord, right? Maybe they might have a website. They might have some web forum. Become part of their community, get to know people, and just keep making your videos, right? When somebody asks a certain question about something and you think you can help them, answer a question, right? Be helpful. Help people out answer their questions, never spam your stuff. And I guarantee you there's a huge market out there for whatever it is that you want to do. If you're Rubik's Cube or whatever it is, no matter how bizarre your niche is, doesn't matter what you're doing out there. Like whatever little thing that you're into, there's a huge market for it. So you just have to find those communities, become part of those communities, and just keep making your videos. Rubik's Cube, look, there's going to be there's contests. Think about this. They have contests all over the world for speed cubing, for timing, for the fastest people to cube. If they're holding contests around the world, that will tell you there's plenty of people who are interested in what you're doing. Next question from Eve World. How to gain subscribers. I answered this early on. You can go back and watch it in the replay for that. LXZY Kai asks the next question. What is the best intro app? All right, so here's what I want to talk about with intros. And I want to highlight these, so give me a second here. And I'm missing some super chats, so hold on one second, guys. I'm coming into the chat. Here it is right here. As always, I like to make sure. So you guys want to click on this? If you want to learn how to secure your account, right here, this is it. Thanks for posting that, Leron. I need to hydrate. 1 second. There you go. Cubing is huge. You know what? Just for fun, we're going to share. I'm going to share my screen here. 1 second. Let's just speed cubing. Okay, look at this. I'm just randomly grabbing this right here. World's fastest speed cubers as teens, 1.3 million views 2 years ago. The Speed Cubers official trailer, Netflix. They're making Netflix movies about cubers. There's plenty of people who are interested into it, right? The best speed cubing method, 900,000 a year ago. 985,000 top fastest Rubik's Cube solves in seconds, right? 2.8 million views. Yep, this is huge, man. This is ginormous. Plenty of people who are interested in this. All right, here we go. Super chat. Space Cookie Gaming dropping a $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Give a little super chat funk. Anybody that makes good content is worth a payday. That's what I'm talking about. Here you go, bud, and thank you for everything you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for super chat. I just let this play on. We'll just let this ride. We'll just fade it out there. We'll just fade that out. There we go. All right. Coming on down. Pixel dropping another $5 funk. Needs a funk that will not ask for a refund. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about this one here.
Super chat.
Little no refund funk. That's what this is. That's the no refund funk. Thank you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, Doug, catch it, man. D. Nimmin learns how to cube. 1 million easy. I actually can. So I had a period in my life where I was really into cubing. It's been like 10 years, but I feel like maybe like a year. I was like really into that. It's been a while though. Let's see, scrolling through. That's some good music. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Making sure I didn't miss any super chats here. I get Pixel P, Spooky Gaming. Okay, caught up with those. Next question is retired working for you. Hey, D, when I live stream using the YouTube app, it seems like I cannot use the ultra-wide lens on my iPhone, and also the stabilization is disabled. Do you know what to do about this? Yeah, I would recommend not using the YouTube app for live streaming. I think it's very limited. What I would recommend is, does Prism Live Studio allow you to, hold on, I'm checking this out as we go here. So Prism Live Studio, I have 3 or 4 videos on my channel about how to use Prism Live Studio. It's free. It works great with iPhone, and I'm looking right now to see if it allows you to use the ultra lens. I think it does. But give me just a second here. I am testing it out. Yes, it does. Okay, so if you can see this, so this is Prism Live Studio, and right up here at the top, you can choose the lenses, right? Right up here. That's Prism Live Studio. I've got videos on my channel showing you how to use that. So when it comes to live streaming, I recommend StreamYard if you want to do something browser-based, or if you want to bring guests onto your show, have other people come on and talk to those people. But if you want something that is app-based, Prism Live Studio is what I recommend. If you're a gamer, so many people are having problems with Streamlabs. If you are having problems with Streamlabs, go check out Doug Houston YT. He's got great videos on that. But StreamChamp, I keep hearing a lot of good things about StreamChamp for gamers. And of course, Omelet Arcade is a good live streaming app for gamers. Talking head stuff, I would go with Prism Live Studio. I think live streaming with YouTube app just by itself, it's limited. If you just need to pop up and go live really quick, you can. One thing that I will say this about stability, I don't know if Prism will allow you to retain your stability from your phone. That I don't know. I've actually never tested it. That's something you're going to have to test. But in terms of using the ultra wide lens, you can do that. Hope that helps. Next question from John, J-H-O-N. How to get more views? I answered that one already. Cosmic W asking the next question. How long do you have to wait until it's a good time to change a video title and description? I'm wondering because I'm not that good at titles and rusty at thumbnails, I think. First, I want to say I skipped a question. Somebody asked about an intro app. Here's the thing about intro apps. There are a lot of great intro apps out there. If you're an iOS user, you can check out IntroMate. I have a video on that. You can also use a web-based service like Panzoid, right? You can make them there. Or the easiest way to do it is whatever video editing app you have, make your graphics, take your logo, build it up inside your video editing app. Make it 3 or 5 seconds long. Use the animation features inside the video editing app. Animate the logo as it comes in. Put a background in there. You can animate all that stuff inside of like KineMaster or Videoleap or even LumaFusion. Whatever you're using, you can animate all of that stuff and you can make your own intro. Now, here's the thing. Nobody is coming to your video for the intro. Nobody. That's not why people are on YouTube. Never once has anybody in the entire world said, I can't wait to click on that thumbnail to see their intro. It doesn't happen, right? So keep that in mind. If you are going to have an intro, keep it short and keep it sweet. And I want you to test it. Test it with an intro. Test your video with an intro. Test a video without an intro. Look at your audience retention graph. See if people stay or see if people leave. You're going to have to test it over a couple of videos. See how people respond to it. Do not make an intro that's 20 seconds long, right? Don't do that long. That's not why people are clicking on your thumbnail. So respect the viewer and then test it to see if it works well for you. Some people have great intros and it works for them. Some people have terrible intros and it actually turns people off and they leave the video. So test it. Test it and see what works for you. And scrolling through here, 1 second. Thanks for that, D. I have to check out Prism Live now. Yeah, so if anybody wants to live stream with an app, Prism Live Studio, I've got multiple videos on my channel showing you how to do that. It's fantastic. It's free. It's really easy to use. If you want to do something that's browser-based and you want to bring a guest on and have, like I could bring a guest on right now and we could, carry on a conversation. We could do an interview or do some sort of a video podcast. You do that with StreamYard, and you can do that on an Android. You can do it on an iPhone, on an iPad, on a desktop computer, because it's all browser-based. Boom. And if you want to get StreamYard, you can just go here, StreamYardFree.com, and you can stream for free. All right, they do put a logo. So here's the thing. When you use StreamYard for free, you can stream up to 20 hours per month for free, and you will have some sort of a logo, right? They will brand. Actually, it's not that one. It's that. You're going to get this StreamYard logo here when you're using the free version. So I believe it's 20 hours per month for free, and they're going to watermark your live stream that way, but you can use it for free. It's great. And let's go back to, since we're talking about StreamYard, we'll put that up there. Pro tip, remember to autoplay. That's going to be a bigger feature on YouTube. Yep. No, no one is coming to your video for your intro. Yeah, like intros, look, a well done intro, I think it's very professional and it looks great and it really kind of sets the tone. But notice all the top channels that have really good intros, notice that they're short. I've done so many channel reviews, and I know Leron has done tons of channel reviews too. He works over at vidIQ. And I know the channel reviews where you look at a video and they've just got like a 10-second, 15-second, 20-second intro. And it's just like, man, you are murdering your channel. Like, that's not why people are there. You always have to remember that it's a human that's going to watch your video. It's easy to get caught up with, a view number. It's a view count, a subscriber count. Every subscriber is a human. Every view, unless it's a bot, let's say this, bots could be subscribers too, but for the most part, humans are every subscriber. Humans are every view for the most part. These are people. Like here's my thumbnail, here's my topic. You told them what they're going to get when they click. They're not expecting an intro. So if you're giving them an intro, respect their time. Keep it short and sweet. Short and sweet. And I think I just missed a question here. Oh, how long do you have to wait until it's a good time to change video and title and description? You know what? I've tested all sorts of different things. I've changed, because YouTube will give us real-time data. I've changed a title within 2 hours of uploading a video. I've also changed my titles, 6 months later. I'm constantly tweaking things. So if I have videos that this video didn't do well, it should have done better. I've actually had a couple videos where I've brought them back to life. They didn't do well out of the gate. They never got a lift. I changed the title. I put a different thumbnail on there. Poof, it's up and running. It's search traffic, but you can bring them back to life. You're going to have to look at the data and test it out and see. If it's dead out of the gate and you're like, okay, this video should be doing better historically based on what I have, you could change it right away. If you're not that good at titles and you're rusty at thumbnails, the good news is that you can get good at that. Follow people like Brian G. Johnson. Follow anybody who teaches you how to actually craft great titles. It's actually not that hard. And when it comes to thumbnails, it's just like anything else. If you're a gaming channel, you become good at gaming by gaming. You become good at making thumbnails by making thumbnails and by learning what works through trial and error. Well, this style doesn't work. This style works. Looking at other thumbnails from channels that are successful, looking at what they're doing, looking at their style, and saying, okay, I'm gonna try to copy that and see how well that does. A lot of trial and error, a lot of learning involved. But the more you do it, the better you get. Next question, MetSuck1. What apps can I use to screencast my phone screen to my PC? Because using an emulator to play is very buggy for me, and I want to improve my quality. Okay, if you want to screencast your phone to your PC, there's software called Reflector. I believe it's called Reflector 3. Let me double check. Reflector 3. Yeah, it's called Reflector, then the number 3. That's probably the best for actually wirelessly screen sharing your phone. If you want no lag whatsoever, then what you need to do is get a port. You're an Android. I don't know if you might be USB-C. I'm not sure, but you want to connect it from your phone to an HDMI, so you can get a capture card. So this is like a $20 capture card. So many people are talking about these now. It's what I'm using right now for streaming, but this is a backup. You can get something like this, right? It plugs in USB to your PC. It's HDMI out, and then that HDMI will go to an adapter, and that adapter will connect to your phone. There's going to be a cable, but there will be no lag whatsoever when you connect it that way. Wireless sometimes comes with not sometimes. It usually comes with a little bit of lag, but when you're hardwired in, there's no lag. Next question from Space Cookie Gaming. Will you please give me, based on editing or deleting videos on my channel, it's more easy to say after weeks' time? Do you suggest deleting videos at the end long? Okay. I think we talked about this earlier about deleting videos. No, I don't think you need to delete them, but just keep in mind if you do delete them, you're losing your watch time and you're losing your views. Just because a video is not performing, just focus on the next video. As long as it's, let's say I have, my channel is about, mobile content creators, mobile live streaming, YouTubing, but I have early on, say my channel was about rebuilding carburetors. right? For cars like that. Say my first 10 videos, I was like, yeah, I'm going to make a channel where I teach people how to fix car engines. And then I did a hard pivot and I'm teaching people how to make content with their phone. I might actually delete those videos because it has nothing to do with my channel. But even then, I don't know if I would delete them. I would probably just unlist them or privatize them. It's kind of cool looking back at your old content, you know, like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, it might be kind of cool to go back and look at your old content and say, wow, I sucked. I suck so bad. You know, I've come a long way. It's kind of cool to see that stuff. I love looking at huge channels. Marquez Brownlee, for example, he kept his first videos on there and it was terrible. He was a little kid and it was terrible, but he kept it on there. It's a part of the journey. You can see how far he's come. And I think there's just something really cool about seeing someone's journey. Next question from Desmond Nax. How do I come up with challenge ideas and tutorial videos? You're going to have to do your homework. You're going to see what challenges are trending, right? You follow all the YouTubers who are making challenges. Go on TikTok, right? Have a TikTok channel. There's tons of challenges over there too. You're going to have to stay on top of what's trending in terms of challenges, and you're going to have to make them. You know, YouTube has a trending tab. Use it. Next question, the Nurse Flipper. How you doing? I'm getting a lot more playback on my live shows. Is it worth it to edit them down or should I just leave them be? Is there an easy way to edit them down? So you can use inside of YouTube Studio, they have an editor. So let's say you have a 30-second or 1 minute or 2 minute countdown before you actually go live. You can use their editor and you can trim the beginning of that video off, the countdown off. So when you know, somebody, if it ends up and suggested, hey, watch this next, and it's a live stream, somebody clicks, they're probably not going to sit through like a 2 minute, countdown or, a big countdown to your live stream. But if they click and then boom, you go right into your live stream, they're more likely to watch that. So I would eliminate any sort of a countdown that you have at the beginning, and you can do that inside YouTube Studio in their video editor. Now, you have an Android, so I don't know if you're doing everything on a phone or if you have access to a computer or not. This is 1,000 times easier if you have access to a computer. If you're doing it all on your phone, it's kind of dicey doing that on your phone. You need to use the Chrome browser, put it in desktop mode, go in. There's a ton of pinch in and zoom in, and I'm not 100% sure the editor is going to work inside of a mobile browser. I'm not sure. I've never tried it. But if you do have access to a computer somewhere, that's where you really want to do it. Next question, Red Brick Studios. What do you do to add background music, and what are some good video editors? Background music, I have a couple of videos on using background music, how to use copyright-free music. Head over to my video tab and watch some of those. I explain different options that you have available. If you don't want to pay for something like Epidemic Sound, for example, it's where I get most of my music, then you can use the YouTube audio library. It is free. It's music by YouTube. I have videos showing you how to do all of that. Video editors, same thing. Head over to my videos tab and check out some of the videos over there. Next question, Matt Hayes again. How you doing, Matt? Would shorts be a good time to start using that button that stops notifications going to subscribers? Wait, would shorts be a good time? Considering using shorts in a way a lot of people are using TikTok. Okay, yeah, so YouTube Shorts is basically YouTube going to compete with TikTok, right? There's short form content up to 60 seconds long. So it's going to be exactly like TikTok, really. I don't know if it's going to be successful if you're using your shorts to send them to longer videos. It's something that I would recommend testing, right? Usually people who like short form content like myself, I like short form content. What's happened for me, I was kicking and screaming about TikTok. I didn't want anything to do with TikTok. I thought it was ridiculous. It was just a bunch of kids dancing. I thought it was the dumbest app ever until I trained TikTok into understanding what I wanted as a viewer. Now my TikTok is filled with content that I absolutely love. I get financial advice, I get photography advice, I get video editing advice, I get motivational clips, I get everything I want on TikTok now, and it's super short, it's super sweet. I built an entire Shopify store and have built an entire web Shopify site that's making a sizable amount of money now. Every single thing I learned, I didn't know how to do. I'd never touched a Shopify store before. Everything I learned from TikTok on miniature clips. There's a million videos on there, people showing you how to build a Shopify store. So I watch TikTok because it's a 1 minute clip or a minute and a half clip, however long it is. Like I'm not I prefer TikTok now. I know this is sacrilegious to say this. I prefer TikTok now to YouTube because I can find what I'm looking for faster on TikTok. There's no intros. Nobody's wasting time because you've got like a minute. You got a minute to tell me, right? So they get right into it and they tell you exactly what it is that you need. So I can find what I need faster on TikTok than I can on YouTube. I love short form content. What I've never done is anybody who said, hey, go follow me over on YouTube. I've never done that. I know some people are having some success that way. So what I would say for shorts, if you're going to make shorts, make shorts. If you want to make shorts to try to drive people to your longer videos, you can test it because I honestly have no idea how that's going to work. Usually people who like short form content, but you might have success. You might say it in a way, you might be able to sell it just the right way to where it makes sense where people actually go over. So test it and see how it works for you. I think I missed a super chat. Lisa Lee.
Super chat.
Thank you, Lisa Lee, for the $5 super chat. Says thank you for always graciously sharing your knowledge and time. Thank you also for your moderator's hard work and assistance. This world needs more D. I don't know about that, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Leron says, best thing about TikTok and Shorts is that it makes a great storyteller. That's called for YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. You know, the thing I really love, so, you know, and you've got Dub Smash, you have Triller, you have Likey, you have TikTok, you have Instagram Reels. Like, these are all short form platforms. But the thing is, like, man, like it makes you just get to the point. There's no wasting time. It's like, you got a minute. Give me the goods in a minute. And some platforms are even less. Some platforms are like 30 seconds or 15 seconds, which I don't like the 15-second, you know, I like, you know, around a minute. I think that's cool. But man, just there's no time wasted at all. And it just gets right to the point. And like Leron says, it makes people better storytellers. It makes people just learn. You got 60 seconds to get their attention, and a hook is important there too, right? Video starts, bam, you got to drop that hook. Get them with the hook and then give them the goods, and you got to keep them watching. So it makes you better. It makes you better at keeping people watching your content. I love it. I hated TikTok, but I've fallen in love with TikTok. So yeah, man. Sweeney says, I followed D. Niman and my others in his circle on TikTok today. There you go. D, just restart your phone or check for the update. Not sure what you're talking about there. So in terms of Shorts, Shorts is officially rolled out in India, and some people do have access to a beta version of Shorts if you're an iOS device. But generally to the rest of the world, most people don't have it yet, but you can upload to YouTube, vertical format, put a hashtag Shorts in your description or your title. However, I'm seeing Shorts showing up that don't have that hashtag in there, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. And what's supposed to happen, and Leron, you probably know about this, and correct me if I'm wrong, is when Shorts officially rolls out, that it's going to somehow organize the shorts in some sort of a feature to where it like condenses all the shorts together, just like the stories, right? You have YouTube stories, all the stories are together. From my understanding, when Shorts rolls out, it's going to put all the shorts together as well. But we'll see. I know India is the only one who officially has that as a country, along with some beta testers. I like short videos. Yeah, there you go. That's hilarious. Travis kills it in the super. Yeah, so this is Travis MCP, aka MVP.
Super chat.
So Travis made that for us, for Nick and I. It's amazing.
Super chat.
It sounds so good. And he did this.
Welcome to the Niminati.
So when you join either Nick's channel members or my channel members, you play that, and Travis made that for us. So just so awesome. So awesome. Light Motion says short form content is where it's at. We do both. but having targeted tutorials are great for when people have questions. So easy to share and incorporate in conversations. Need to make more a lot. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a place for both, right? There's people who love long form content. There's people who love short form content. I've made the transition over to short form content only because I've trained TikTok. I've trained the TikTok algorithm into knowing exactly what I want, right? Because you can press it and hold it and say not interested. I've engaged with enough channels. I've left enough comments to where the algorithm there says, oh, okay, he's into this stuff. So now I'm 90% everything I want out of TikTok and 10% stupid dances. You know, TikTok keeps throwing that stupid stuff at me, hoping they're going to get me. Not interested, not interested, not interested. So 95% what I want, and I do get some of those stupid dances. We have seen shorts in the UK too. Oh, okay, that's great. So they're rolling it out there. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it's going to play out everywhere. I see a lot of larger channels like Mr. Beast, for example. He's created his own channel, Mr. Beast Shorts. So I'm really curious to see what plays out there. I'm a little gun shy about putting 60-second videos mixed into my long form content. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Once they release shorts and I can see how they're actually going to categorize them and organize them, then I'll probably make that decision on what to do with them. Niminati, love it. Yep, that's right. Yep, shorts are going to be on the shelf in the YouTube app. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's right. Hashtag Niminati. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. We've had an amazing live stream. I know there's some questions that I did not get to. My apologies for that. I will start next week's live stream with that, with the questions that I missed. So moderators, thank you for all you do. Thank you for everybody who came to hang out, and great stream tonight. Thank you to the channel sponsors, TubeBuddy and StreamYard. Thank you for everybody who left a super chat. Thank you for everybody who asked amazing questions. If I didn't get to your question, or you have a question, because I know we closed the forum a while ago, when this video is live on the replay, you can come back and ask your question as a comment, and I will come back and answer your question as a comment. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We will have a members only live stream within the next couple of days. And for everybody else, I will catch you. I'll catch you next Sunday. See you then.